Guys connect, intellect, intersect. Brothers on the rise, no lies, just respect. Health, wealth, religion, truth, gotta inspect. Mindful exchange on deck, we perfect.
You are now tuned into the Mindful Exchange podcast. Yeah, we in here, man.
What up, what up?
We in here, got a couple guests today. Phase Tina.
Yo.
Thank y'all for being here with us.
Appreciate you, brother.
Now, I want to get this shit jumped off real quick. Why P's homie got popped?
What?
Trump.
Again? He got popped again?
They tried to get him.
Oh, yeah.
You seen that shit?
That's not
No,
mine.
don't be talking about Quest Step Pops.
Yeah, that's
chill.
That's his godfather right there.
Yo, come on, man.
That's
Nah, look, I ain't gonna lie.
OG.
This shit
And I'm in
is
the
set
middle
up.
of both of them.
They set up,
Horrible.
bro. Ain't no way shooters missing like this.
Did you see how he ran in that bitch? Like
ran away.
He ran in there.
I seen that.
Like you seen him when he breezed past the Secret Service and all that. He was trying to get in that motherfucker.
Yeah, they
Secret
had, like,
Service, he aimed down on him, though.
Got him, popped him. I'm gonna
He
play
is
this
still
video.
alive, though.
So the video's kind of fucked up because when I tried to edit it, it shrunk. So bear with me.
The first one.
Oh.
They don't even realize
He
that.
just let off like 6 gunshots.
Reaction time was terrible.
Yes, they was just chilling, right? That's a benefit of being from the hood. You know when it's time to move.
Straight
I
up.
heard them shits instantly.
White people don't flinch at bullet shots. We run towards them.
Bro, that shit said.
At least you said it. At least you said it, not me, goddamn. I sure was thinking it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Listen, WPS.
There you go, right there.
that this?
Watch him.
Oh, damn.
He shot one of them
Look,
niggas.
aim down. Come here.
Oh, maybe we heard them shots.
Yeah, that's what it was.
It probably wasn't even him shooting at him.
He got one of them. He shot one
He
of the
shot
Secret
one of
Service.
them, yeah.
Oh,
Did
shit.
he die?
Nah, I hit him in his vest.
That's a nigga? Oh, no.
Yeah, so that's Team Light Skin right there. He giving us a bad name.
Damn,
He
sure
should
did.
have
That's
had
the
a
first
better
thing I
shot.
thought when I seen it. I was
Me too. When I seen that, I'm like, damn, bro.
Who that, my cousin?
You see how natural that shit jumped out? That's a nigga.
Yo,
He was listening to Al B. Shore in his headphones doing that shit.
Yo, you
Moving
know
in
what
slow
You
motion.
know what happened, though? What happened is that they said, you know what? They always know our play with this MK Ultra. Let's switch it up on
Switch it
these
up.
niggas and give them a nigga.
Yeah.
See what they say then.
Word.
Exactly, because how he get in there with the pistol?
Yeah. And I
Come
think-
on, the president
didn't
in
they
there.
say he had I think they said he had a pistol and a shotgun.
And a shotgun.
How
But
the
it's
fuck he
crazy.
running like that with a shotty?
They didn't even say assault though.
They-
They just said a shotgun.
It's crazy is because they had that conference, that thing in a public hotel.
Yeah.
So he stayed at the
Oh,
hotel.
yeah.
That's all propaganda.
That's
That
what
shit's
they
a
saying.
setup.
But I
That's
mean,
a
but
setup.
why would
That
you
shit's
have?
fake as hell.
Why would you have the president of the United States in a public hotel
Exactly.
having a meeting? Like, nah, man, that's some
Exactly.
dumbass shit.
Yeah, because every time the president's somewhere, they survey the whole
Secret
area.
Service is
Right.
set up.
Down.
Everything.
Exactly. Set up.
Is it just
Horrible
me
setup.
or they start lacking now that Trump's in? Like, they cut corners with Trump.
Probably.
I feel
Man,
like
Or
they
he
don't-
just be telling
Not
them.
enough.
But he probably be telling them, we gonna do it this way. Like, we just gonna
Oh,
do
did
it
I say
anyway.
that out loud?
I
They
seen a
said-
clip when Vance was on the same stage with Trump when they were eating and shit.
Yeah.
The Secret Service came in and pulled Vance off the stage ASAP.
That's the first thing I noticed.
Trump
He
was
has
down
all
at
the
end.
money.
He's balling like that. He's the man.
No, I don't know. That's crazy.
They
though.
left Trump on the motherfucking stage with a delayed reaction.
And Trump, soon as he got up, he fell.
Ain't that some shit?
Oh, that-
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think they trying to get his ass. Somebody trying to get him for real, for real.
Hey,
How many attempts he had on his life so far?
I know that at least two.
I think some of them might have been
I
staged,
feel
to
like
be
he
honest.
sets it
What's
up,
what's
though.
what you
It's
got?
just
What's
to
that was 3 or
boost
2?
his ego.
It was 3.
Yes.
That's
I'm
3.
How y'all feel about him getting shot in the ear? Y'all think that was
I
real?
They say that shit could have been rigged, but I don't put it past them.
fake.
Hold
We
on,
getting a little loose
All
right
right,
now.
hold on. It's hard to hear when everybody's talking. So, it's 3, right?
3 times. What was that?
I only could count
Man, I
two.
be, there you go.
he
better shut the fuck up and listen.
You know, I'm on the other arm.
It is 3. It is 3. Because one at the golf course or some shit like that.
That's the
And
third.
then
That's the third.
Butler, Pennsylvania.
So-called attempt on Trump.
What happened at the
Golf
golf
course.
course?
Butler, Pennsylvania.
Then that rally, and then this right
Wait,
here.
wait, what happened at the golf course?
They tried to get him at the golf spot.
It was a gunman pulled up
At
to the golf
Mar-a-Lago.
course. I think like letting off.
Or
Or
yeah,
shit.
at his golf course in
Damn.
They
Florida.
killed his ass too, right? That dude that
Nah,
killed
he got put in custody.
Oh.
Cause I don't think he let off no shots though.
I don't think
They
the Secret
just caught him
Service-
in the bushes waiting.
I
But
don't
the
think
dude
they
at the
clipped
rally got
anybody
killed,
yet.
right?
Nah.
The dude at the rally, the dude
the
in
rally
Butler,
dude did
Pennsylvania.
get
Yeah,
He did, right?
Yeah, he was on the roof. That's why.
Oh yeah, they couldn't wait to get him.
Yeah, they-
he was the
they-
first
they
one.
quiet his ass
yeah,
up.
Yeah.
But since we
He was
talking
the
about it-
sacrificial lamb.
What about the Charlie Kirk situation?
What about it?
Like,
Nah,
come on,
I
man.
think I
I mean,
just
we're
read some shit about the bullet. It's not conclusive.
Right.
The bullet that killed him and the one they have.
Right.
Oh, meaning there's different bullets?
But what I heard is how he take the gun apart, put it back together,
Yeah.
left the screwdriver on the roof, but it was put together when it was in the bushes.
That nigga nice at what he
And
do.
it's supposed to be a 30-06.
That's crazy.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. There's some people that do that shit blindfolded.
But how you put it back
Well,
together
that's a
without the
lot of
screwdriver?
skills.
Without the tool.
yeah.
You
Damn.
That's
don't-
that nigga had a
Dev gonna
coke.
figure out
He
a
might
way.
have
I
had a.
see
He
it.
might have had a coke.
I'm
nail.
thinking about
He
it.
might have had a coke nail. That motherfucker screwing that bitch like that.
You don't need it too
You know,
tight.
you too young for a coke nail. You know, y'all old niggas know what I'm talking about. You know, somebody uncle had that one nail. That shit was long as a bitch.
why
You like,
I seen a nigga with 2 of them.
why is nail so long?
Yo,
Nigga be always like, you know.
Y'all crazy as
stupid.
fuck.
Nigga knows it.
Before we get into some very good juicy community information, any of y'all see the Michael movie?
Yes.
Not yet.
I have not seen it.
Nah,
Show
Fire.
hands.
You did?
How
I took-
many?
Nah.
Yeah.
Who seen it? Who seen
I
it?
took the whole.
How was it?
Okay.
I took the
Nigga, I
whole
was trying to
yeah.
moonwalk out that bitch in
Word
Vapor
up.
Max.
That shit was
Nigga, I
dope.
can
Word.
moonwalk.
Yeah.
I tried literally.
I can moonwalk on carpet, nigga.
That shit-
can
Was
do
it
it right now.
inspiring?
You know how you watch?
No. Hold on.
Hold up. You know how you watch a karate movie?
And you want to
Yeah.
go?
And
Yeah.
you
wanna
like
do karate.
You start
nigga?
kicking
Yeah.
shit.
Yep.
I thought I was Michael walking out that bitch. So
So-
I got a rude awakening. Nigga.
So Dev just said he is Michael and that he can moonwalk on carpet.
let
What
me
is
see
this
it.
right here?
That's
This
what I tried.
carpet.
Let's see it.
So you don't
I
talk
heard
about
that.
it, be about it.
Why you hear that?
can
I
rewind
heard
it
it.
where he said
Who
I
heard
can
that?
moonwalk right now on carpet.
with no shoes on.
With no, you know what I'm saying?
He
Come
said
on,
with
man.
no shoes on.
With these shoes.
Come on, man. Right
Let's
there,
do
right.
it.
Look, ain't nothing but space and
I had the
opportunity.
same
You can
Vapor Max
moonwalk
design
from the
walking out
screen
the
across
theater
that
trying to
bitch.
moonwalk.
trying to
That shit
tell
is
you.
impossible.
I'm trying to tell you.
Try it.
I'm one of them niggas.
So then do it.
On a smooth surface, I'm not a nigga with that moonwalking.
I'm one of them
Petty
niggas.
You got the moonwalking pants on for sure.
You know it.
Nigga do that spin, blind everybody.
These made out of Michael Jackson gloves.
Same material. It's the same material.
I am digging it.
Oh shit.
Come on, Dev.
What y'all?
We want to see you moonwalk right now.
I'm gonna do it off camera.
Nah,
we
you
wanna
see it.
Y'all niggas try.
Dev, you can't moonwalk, nigga. Dev can't moonwalk.
Shit.
All call outs is mandatory.
I'm just
And
saying.
it will happen.
Well,
Just off
we want to see
camera.
it right now.
I can't do that for the people. I need
Get the
need
people
payment.
what they want.
You know, Michael Jackson ain't moonwalk for free now.
You ain't Mike Jackson.
Might
nigga.
have to
You-
break out some dollars.
Devin Torres. You better moonwalk, nigga. You better moonwalk.
Y'all gonna see it.
How was the movie though?
Nah, on some G shit though, it was good, man. It was parts of it honestly was like the younger years.
That was his nephew, right?
Yeah.
Word.
That nigga can sing too. You could tell it wasn't Mike in some of them shits, but yo, he sounded like Mike when he had to sing. That nigga was son.
I feel like
Yeah.
that makes it even more official.
You know what I mean?
That was his
and he-
nephew.
and he definitely do look like young Mike too.
Whose son is he?
Jermaine's son.
Oh, word.
Yeah, but
Dope.
it was good in the beginning. They didn't really focus too much on his childhood.
Right.
They did, and then what I found out is a lot of it was missing too, because Diana Ross didn't like how she was portrayed. So she ended up suing them, and not suing them, but she put some kind of order on them where they weren't allowed to mention anything about Diana Ross, because you know Diana Ross was a real big contributor to the Jackson Five too. But yeah, there's not one mention of Diana Ross in there at all.
I
because
wonder why.
Janet
Dirty
Janet
Diana.
wasn't in it either.
Hello.
Janet.
Yeah, Janet.
They didn't have her in it at all.
Well, really, none of the brothers was.
Damn.
None of the family was really in it. It was
I
really
mean, they
just
had the
about
brothers and Latoya.
Yeah, but it was really just about Michael and Joseph. Basically, is what it was about. But it's definitely a go seer.
Very good inspirational
Yeah,
movie.
definitely a go seer.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I plan on it.
That should have you
Me too.
rocking. You know, we took the whole family. My mom and Paulie and Vita's mom and John.
Yeah, I seen the
and
picture.
Jariah and George and Andre and so we took. It was like
You one of
11
them
of
niggas
us.
I wouldn't want to sit by in the theater. You probably be making bad noise.
Not in the movies because I'm
Get
not.
it, nigga.
I hate that. I hate them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I hate them motherfuckers.
Yo,
Just
that
watch
video-
it. Now, if you
video
sing
where
along
the
with
nigga-
the song a little bit,
Yeah.
you know, quietly, don't be like, do you? Nah, don't do all that. But do you? Really?
Y'all seen the video where the nigga was up on stage during the viewing of the shit and started doing his own Michael Jackson shit?
Nigga get jumped in that
They
bitch.
was watching the movie. He got up on the stage and just
Nah, come on.
I seen the Michael Jackson impersonator mad that he didn't get the role.
Titled ass nigga.
Nah, but that shit was good though. You know what I'm saying?
I
Wasn't
play
that
Michael
shit-
better than Michael does.
What that nigga say?
Wasn't that shit
Great.
documentary style kinda or no?
Biopic is what
Yeah, it was a biopic. It wasn't like it was kind of like a better quality American Dream.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know, the American Dream you could tell was like I don't want to say low budget, you know what I'm saying, but
Yeah.
that budget was bigger than
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But it was nice though.
How was it compared to the old Michael movie?
I mean, it's hard because, you know, the American Dream, that's one of my favorite
dream
movies
is-
ever.
that
Like,
dream
you know what I'm saying? I can almost do that word for word. I done seen that shit so many times.
Yeah, I still love that movie.
So it's you know, classics are hard to remake. So I wouldn't even say that it was a remake of American Dream. I just say it's its own entity. Because I mean, in my opinion,
Can't
that
make
movie
it again.
you can't make it again. And that was so detailed and it had so much information.
And it was a several
A
episodes.
series, yeah, it was a series. You know what I'm saying? So that
Did
so
y'all know NBA YoungBoy had a movie out too? Ain't that some shit?
A movie?
It's
Or
like,
was it when they had them in the theaters
Yeah.
and everybody was dancing in the theaters?
it
I
was the
seen
same day
that.
as the Mike shit when it dropped. It
Yeah.
was literally in the next theater, right?
I
So when
mean-
we in there sitting there waiting for the movie to play, I heard mad
Nigga
gangster
Wow.
shit. Like, I was like, yo, what the
They
fuck?
got it here at the
That shit was
Arnhem
in
Mall?
the next theater.
You had
I
to
got
have
up and walked
something
over there
for the
just to
whole
see what it
family.
was. It's called American Young Boy or American Boy or some shit.
Wow.
I was like, that. I don't know how I.
He still locked up?
Yeah.
Nah.
Been out for a while.
Yeah, and he making a lot of noise.
Because in these kids' generation,
He
he's
just got a
similar
$100 mil
to.
deal.
I don't want to say Michael Jackson, but what I'm saying is the way these kids look at him,
Nah, you right.
he's up.
There's been conversations like that
Yeah.
with him and Michael.
I don't
I
get
didn't
a
want
why.
to say it because you know what I mean.
Right.
Because sometimes older niggas can't
It's because of young
can't
niggas.
accept that
No,
type
but
of
I
Right,
know
right.
Good music sound
But that's
like.
been the
Ain't-
conversation.
Bro, there's
Yeah,
nobody
I've seen
like
that.
Michael Jackson besides like Chris Brown. And they don't even really want to give him his credit.
They don't want to give him his credit because what he did to
Cause
Rihanna
that, yeah,
when he
but
was
still.
17 years old. I feel like, of course, it was bad. You know what I'm saying? Domestic violence. I definitely don't support that. But give him a chance. He was 17 years old, man.
You can't take away from his
But
talent
everybody
at all.
see Blueface and Krishan fighting and they love it.
They are
Yeah.
disgusting.
But they-
I'm
but they hate
sorry.
Chris
They're
Brown.
vile. I can't stand
Hell,
it.
yeah.
Cannot stand
But you know,
it.
Chris Brown is his image was a wholesome kid.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Blueface is
He's a whole
a gangster.
asshole.
So you know what I
Right.
mean? They accept that. And what's old girl name?
Krishan.
Krishan. She's a
Hood rat.
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? So you know,
Epitome.
what's that love and hip hop or the
Baddies.
So you know those type of people, they expect those type of things from
Right,
you.
right.
You know what I mean? Where Chris Brown went and he had this wholesome, and I think
Oh, yeah,
people-
and that's
and I-
Rihanna.
and I think that,
Rihanna.
and I think,
Talking
and I
about-
think that,
Be
and
a
I,
billionaire Brianna.
If it was
Right.
Britney Spears or if it was a white girl, it would be different. Because look at Miley Cyrus. They all had the Disney image and ruined it with some sex shit or something. But they're back on and bigger and better than
Well,
ever.
they got
so.
different
were
people
forgiven.
in front of them
They
too.
were
Right.
forgiven.
Do y'all
Right,
remember the
but
Chris?
my point is, sorry,
No,
just
go
the
ahead.
double standard.
Yeah.
You know, that's
You
how
know,
I feel.
You know, Miley had Billy Ray.
Right, exactly.
kinda hard to,
well,
keep
yeah,
her
the
out
whole
this shit.
country, all of
Yeah,
Nashville.
yeah.
Yeah, she still does, and I think she's talented. I like her.
Oh yeah.
can I,
I
ask
like
you,
her.
can I ask you a question though?
Sorry, yeah.
And I love Chris Brown. Don't get it
Me
twisted.
too.
But give me Give me 5 Chris Brown songs that you would put up against Michael Jackson songs.
Oh, you
Yo, I could. Can I look him up or I got?
You said against Michael Jackson? That's hard.
No.
bro.
No. The only reason why I say it is because, in my opinion, Chris Brown is definitely this generation's
5.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I
'Cause
got
he can
some.
sing.
With you.
He can
Oh,
sing.
With you, yo.
You know what I mean? He can
Yeah.
dance. and all
Fine
that.
China.
Take you down.
Take you
Okay.
down. What's that?
No bullshit.
I don't know if I.
Why
put
can't
that
we
one
just
up.
say they're both great?
It's
No,
fire.
they are.
Yeah,
No.
there
They
you
are
go,
both
that
great.
too.
I was just.
I'm talking about the whole pitting.
Two
If the
greats.
conversation doesn't need to be had on that, why
Right.
even? That's just how my brain works.
Yo,
'Cause
that's
I
Right.
think they're both great.
What
That's
about
the debate
what about the
culture.
Chris Brown
I'm not with that.
tribute? Remember when Chris Brown performed doing the tribute for Michael Jackson?
He killed that.
He
Yeah,
killed it. I don't think nobody could have ever did it better.
Yeah.
I think he should
see, I
get
look-
more flowers than he'd be getting for sure. Because
Yeah.
Chris Brown been doing it for longer than
How old
almost
is he now,
anybody
about?
out.
He like 35.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Even
definitely
though
been
He
He
got
was
like
blackballed,
14.
man, like with the Grammys
did,
and all
he
that
did.
shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
After the
he,
Rihanna
For
shit?
one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he was supposed to perform at the Gram. Like, I feel like they owe him some flowers, man, because he's been doing it for a
He
long
too
time.
talented, bro.
He
he's
getting,
a-
you know what? Hold on, real quick. My bad. He getting flowers. You know how I know he getting flowers, bitch? Because I just spent goddamn $1,100 for these fucking Chris Brown Usher tickets.
Yeah.
Goddamn, I'm
Yo,
just like, what?
You
the
know what
fuck?
else too? I had a.
But he got it.
I had a
He
debate.
Yeah.
I
He's
had
about to
a
go
debate.
see him in China.
Ready to private jet?
We be in Portugal in July.
Oh, this.
Yeah, you gotta cut that. You gotta cut that off.
Edit it out.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
1840.
He's a racist.
Yo, I had a debate with the homie. It was about Usher and Chris Brown. I was like, Usher's bigger than Chris, bro. It's not even. It's damn near uncomparable. I think Chris is.
Whoa.
You almost got me attacked in
Whoa.
Sam's Club.
Oh, that's
With the
hilarious.
Nas shit you said.
Oh shit.
Yo.
Niggas was
Sam's
yo.
Club.
they
Yeah, that shit was
on you.
going around on Facebook. I've been. Yo, what
That
this
shit was
nigga
going
talking
Nas
about?
is
What's
what?
wrong with him?
P, you ain't see it?
What'd he say? Nah.
That nigga said. You
Man.
said.
You say he was a.
He said he was a
It's
Dr.
like Dr.
Seuss rap.
Seuss.
He said he
man.
borderline Dr. Seuss.
Oh man, hell nah.
Y'all gotta go back and listen, bro.
Yo, listen.
Y'all gotta go back and listen.
Nah,
his
listen
his
to
best
the-
album was Lost Tapes too, and I stand
What?
on that.
Nah,
I
bro,
stand
you
on that.
bugging.
Lyrically, it was Lost Tapes too. What you say for Nas?
My favorite
Don't
was
say
it was written.
Illmatic.
It was written was my favorite.
I
I
think
say
that was early.
Illmatic is my favorite, but his like at his peak of his powers, yo, that Magic series was pretty tough.
No, Magic
bro.
is tough. I fuck with Magic.
like that. The production he got from Hit Boy just took to a whole
Lost
nother.
Tapes too is Hit Boy too. I like his lyricism on Lost Tapes too.
I like him on Supreme Production.
You did, but
Okay.
you did say that man was Dr. Seuss, bro.
I stand 10 toes on that shit, bro.
Damn.
I'm
You
not
was
taking that
wild.
back.
10 toes.
I'm not
Dev,
taking that back.
Dev, it
You
was
thought it-
written. I gave you power when he rapped like
About
he a
the
gun.
love
You don't fuck with that?
Was a
I
good
fuck with
ass
it, but it's
song.
not. It don't mean he's.
No.
He's
I'm not
that was
just
Dr.
saying.
Love
That was
song.
from Dr. Seuss and that shit. He's just a good storyteller.
That's
Yo.
that's crazy.
Fuck.
I got a censor.
But that
that's
was
crazy.
the great shit about rap back then, is it told a story. It
Yeah.
wasn't this bullshit that they're fucking putting out
Hey,
now.
hey, hey, hey,
Every
hey, hey.
song
Yeah, shit
told
sound
a
the same.
story. Period.
And mind you, I don't listen to bullshit all like that. Like I got some bullshit, but it's like mindless shit.
not like
Man,
you listen
play
to,
that
like,
shit.
Yeah,
real shit.
Dev do listen to mostly like old school rappers, quote unquote old school rappers.
Best shit ever.
Nas is cat in the hat, but he's a good storyteller.
How can you be cat in the hat?
Hey, whatever.
Hey, I gotta
Dr.
make sure-
Seuss
Bro, I gotta make
killed
sure
it,
when I-
There ain't no
so-
stories though. There ain't no substance to
Dr.
it.
Seuss is a good storyteller, too.
There ain't no
Yeah.
substance behind cat.
You can't have,
There's a
you can't have
lesson.
these- You can't have these sound bites with me and you on the screen. I don't want to be. I don't want to be in your bullshit short. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now it's gonna be me. Listen, I'm gonna make sure I put
They
this
gonna be like,
part
how
in
you
there.
let him say that?
Work, you see what I'm saying?
Nigga,
Yeah.
how many books Dr. Seuss got?
this nigga.
That don't mean they got no substance though.
They do, though.
My daughter can write a cat in a hat. book.
Nah, green eggs in the hand has some substance, and you gotta read it. You gotta look at it.
I was just about to say that you love Dr. Seuss. That's what it gotta be.
I fuck with Dr. Seuss, nigga. But I know it when I see it and when I hear it. That is what that is. But I fuck with Nas. That's where it got fucked up at. People think I don't fuck with him. I listen to Nas today.
I had to explain.
I still know it.
I had to explain that you fuck with Nas.
Yeah, that nigga's I fuck with him.
Since we talking about Chris Brown and Usher, would y'all allow y'all females to get picked out the crowd to go on stage?
Nah.
You could try to pick my bitch up if you
I'm
want.
trying to tell you.
She gonna pop you.
Liz is a rare breed,
I came
okay?
to watch. I'm enjoying the show, but don't fucking touch me.
Don't look at me. Don't talk to me.
All that shit Chris Brown and Usher be doing, boy. Don't even look this way over here, boy. We gonna end the concert tonight.
Tour bus gonna have Mad Vince in that shit.
You know the hard part
Let
is
that be.
the hard part is you can't be mad at Chris Brown and end the concert.
Right.
You gotta
Look,
be mad at Shorty.
Yeah, if Shorty go up
To
there,
have known
she might as well.
what he was
She
getting
better go
himself
home with that
into when
Cause
he
I
nigga.
ain't gonna
bought
lie
the
to you.
tickets. Come on.
I ain't
I'm
gonna lie to
saying.
you.
That's
If I went to a Janet Jackson concert and she said, "Hey, I want you to come up here so I can give you this lap dance," I might have to be like, "Damn, baby."
I mean, that's a hall
I might have
pass.
to
I'm
take this
saying
one
it's
for
a once in a
10,
lifetime.
But she ain't gonna. But I ain't gonna. But the whole thing is I'm like,
Hell
damn,
no.
I want to. But
She must
I
not
ain't
really
going
like
there because
them.
I don't want none of the repercussions. You know
Man,
what
we
I'm
could go home and I'll do the same shit Chris Brown doing on stage to your ass right in the motherfucking living room. Fuck out of
We
here.
got
bullshit.
McDonald's
You know
at
what?
home.
You know what? I'm about to order. You just sparked the comment. Oh shit, boy. What? Oh, nigga. Wait till next week, boy. I'm gonna have some shit, boy.
Yo, listen, man. Nope.
I'm gonna
Answer is
have
no.
some shit.
Yeah, I ain't with it.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, when you get back, you're gonna be back in your seat alone.
Well,
You
okay.
better call an Uber.
You better call Chris Brown.
Come
Come get
been
your
single
ass.
for some time, and I've encountered some men
Yeah.
that really enjoy watching their women with other men. I don't know
Hell
what
no.
the fuck it
Yeah,
is.
nah, some.
No,
That's
really.
the thing.
I've had, a lot of, how do you feel about that? I don't feel any kind of way. I don't
Shit.
think about it.
Niggas
Like,
is
that's
crazy.
not my thing. If that's your thing,
Is that
cool.
like a black man
If
thing, a
you-
white man
Nah,
thing? or
yeah,
just
it was more of a
we
white
don't
man
need to
thing.
talk. No, not in
No.
my experience.
Diddy did it.
You proved
Like-
me wrong.
I mean, I'm
Diddy did it. And he was
I
talking
mean-
about that.
Did he did it?
diddler.
Did it?
Did he did it all?
Did he do it?
Damn sure.
Did it?
And he was saying,
did all of
bring the rest back in the room.
Yo, bro.
Right,
Yo,
right,
bro.
right. I hope
listen.
everybody unloaded their
Shit, that nigga
stock
mi-
in Johnson
that-
and Johnson because
Yo.
I'm sure it
That
dropped.
nigga Mystical probably did it.
Mystical probably did it.
How
Mystical
you
did do
you know,
it.
He did. You know, I showed him
Admitted
with
to do it.
hold on,
Watch
be cool.
yourself.
What you mean? You showed him with your, in your hand. You want me to watch out and be cool? Like,
Shit.
that's
Yo.
all. I don't sing that part.
Nah, I leave certain lyrics out of my.
Shake your ass.
But yo,
I say that
Yeah,
part.
I can't listen to
That,
Mystical no more. He's too. He
Well,
did
you
too
know
much,
what's funny
man.
is now y'all just picked up
Even his
on it, but
classics.
we was all jamming to that shit. Well,
Yeah.
older folks.
nah, I fuck with.
Not really listening to the
bear.
lyrics, but just going by
I tell you
the
what.
beat
we
and the
didn't know he
vibe.
was
You know,
taking
we
shit.
didn't listen to
didn't
you know,
You listen
not
to
at
it.
all.
The motherfuckers at that party knew.
I plead the fifth. Right. And that is.
Now it's exposed. They
I'm
like,
glad that you
I
said
told
that.
y'all years ago.
Word.
All these damn victims, you
him.
all
He
wanted
wrote
to
that
be
song
part
about
of
Shorty
it.
at the party.
how you can't party by yourself.
Not well. I mean, some
man.
people, but they're not
But-
fun parties.
To your
It take two to tangle.
To your question,
Absolutely.
what was that word somebody said about men that like watching they women?
Cuckold. Cuckolds.
Is that what that's
yeah,
called?
Cucks. They call it cucks.
No.
Really?
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. No.
Yeah, I've had a
That's
lot
some-
of.
That's some weird shit.
That's the last thing I want to
Yes,
watch.
You know,
So
and
Tina, tell us your experience since none of us understand that.
it's okay. So I've been talking,
No-
you
no
know, trying
names.
to
That's the
date.
big
No,
thing.
no,
Okay.
no. You know, speaking to guys online, having
Yeah.
conversations. I like to
Yeah.
just have conversations in
Yeah.
general. But being blatantly asked, like if you was my girl and I wanted you to suck my dick in the back seat while my man's driving the car, how would you feel about that? It's not happening, homeboy. You know, like I like
Is
to
that
be
the type of
kinky
game
with my
niggas
man.
That's a
got
weird
now?
question.
So y'all,
Yeah.
so wait a minute. So that's not your man
But-
asking you that question. That's just a nigga that you talking to.
Yeah, like that would be a deal breaker. If I'm not into that, that's a deal breaker for him, which is fine. It's a deal breaker for me. You know what I'm
So are
saying?
you saying
Damn, I wouldn't even. That's
that your man likes watching people, likes having people watch
No,
him.
not
doing it?
our men.
No, I'm saying-
there are men, yes. I
saying-
have found there is a lot of kink.
Well, what I'm saying is like,
Yes.
you just explained a guy
No,
having the
he
person
literally
watch them.
told me that he would love to watch me suck somebody else
Oh.
off, and then
Oh.
he would just slide on in and wants to.
They're trying to run a train on
Yeah.
you. You better be careful.
That shit
Well,
make my
no, but I'm
stomach hurt.
saying it's just.
That's weird. That's weird.
It
Yo,
is
that's
weird.
weird
It
game.
is
Engagement
weird.
period, yeah.
It is weird.
It's
you
a
know?
weird
And I'm
kink.
For
like,
your
but
brain to be
it
in
would
that
be
space, you gotta be
different
weird.
if maybe like swingers, whatever,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
that's what you do.
Yeah.
But to just be dating someone and want to know their level of kink and
Yeah.
really get dirty with it, like I'm gonna let you know honestly how I feel. It's
Yeah.
not fucking happening. But I'm
That's
gonna listen
crazy.
to you. I'm trying to understand your perspective and your feelings on it, but I don't share the same feelings. Like I
that's-
believe in monogamy. That's my core. I believe in monogamy.
Yeah,
and
that's what
at the
I'm
end of the day, I don't want to share it. Like that's some maybe
I don't
single.
even want a motherfucker to ask me about what
single
happens in my
party
sex life
shit.
with my wife. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
That's
Bro,
too weird.
that's
of a
not-
conversation.
that's
Yeah.
nobody-
Yeah.
That's
Right.
offensive to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
You goddamn
Fuck.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you.
What
Let's
the
go around the
fuck?
corner real quick. Ain't no cameras.
That's
nigga.
weird. That's weird
Right.
shit.
Bink, bink.
That's weird.
Right, right.
It is. So
I don't even
there's
want you to call my wife
definitely
pretty.
A lot.
I know my wife beautiful.
I know.
I don't need that
See,
shit coming from your
and
mouth.
that's another thing too. Is
a fact, bro.
I
Fuck
guess
that.
I don't know. Like some little things. I've been in bad relationships where if another man complimented me, somehow I'm the bad guy. I'm doing something that. Like a compliment can be.
That's fine.
A compliment can be innocent, and it doesn't always have to be associated with some
Yeah.
kind of
Right.
connotation.
You can
know,
compliment
you
my
might
wife, but
just
don't tell
wanna-
me
maybe,
my wife is this.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Because
got
my
you,
wife
okay.
is pretty. She'll walk around,
Right.
oh, you're beautiful, that's cool. But if you come to me like, yo, your
I
wife
got
is
you.
beautiful, I might
All
slap
right.
the shit
Yeah.
I
out.
look at it
Some
like
kind of
this, like my wife, like when we out, I expect my wife to get looks and looks and looks
Yeah.
because she
Yeah.
look good. You know what I'm saying?
Feel
But
me.
just keep it cute. We good.
Right,
like
right. And
don't
that's
overstep
always
them
my thing.
boundaries. Like
Yeah, keep it cute. Just be
Yeah.
respectful. I'm tired of hearing I want you.
Hey, man,
Okay,
your-
it's great
your-
to be
your
wanted,
girl is
but
beautiful.
I want to be respected and
Come here. Straight up.
appreciated
Yeah.
and valued. It's not. You don't just want to be wanted anymore. It's like
Right.
too old to be wanted. There's got to be some substance behind that.
Of course.
Yeah.
So
That's lust.
And I think self control is
lust
Yeah, like,
attractive
that's
too.
just-
Like if you don't have no self control, it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you a
absolutely.
bird.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You a bird.
Right,
So since
absolutely.
we're talking about self-control in relationships, you had something that you was talking about earlier.
I do,
So,
yes. For the
is
single
that,
people.
is that okay?
Well, even for people.
Very good segue.
That was a good
So,
stuff.
Perfect, yes.
So now that you're visiting us, and a lot of times we do have visitors, but we're especially happy to have you because
Yes,
you
yes,
have
we
your
are.
own content.
I do.
You know what I'm saying? Not that we don't appreciate visitors, but we appreciate people that come
Yes.
and add things to it. So if you can just
Thank you.
tell us a little bit about what you do, and I don't think
about
anybody here needs
No.
maybe Jetta.
I'll let you all know. I'll start. So one of Elmira's hidden gems is the IV clinic, and they've called it the HIV/AIDS clinic for years, and I'm rebranding it. We are the fucking sexual health and wellness clinic.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
are not an HIV or AIDS clinic. We do so much more than that.
Nah,
That
what?
is a tiny piece, an
Magic
AIDS
Johnson.
clinic. Yeah, no, we are. It's an everything clinic.
Where is that
but
located?
We are now at St. Joe's on the second floor, 2A. It used to be like a sleep study wing or
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
but we have a whole unit now. I'm a peer, so I help out with like the retention adherence. Sometimes you have people that need reminders, that need help taking their meds, getting to appointments. Just you have unhoused people, you have people with food insecurities, just with healthcare insecurities. So my job is just to assist people to be as productive as they can be in the space that they're in, and to help them get to a better space, to be healthy and well, you know.
So you think I can send my nephew over there so he can stop peeing on himself?
Maybe.
He ain't here, so I'm taking shots.
Shit.
I'm taking shots. I'm taking shots today, goddamn it.
I mean,
I got somebody I gotta throw you away.
Tina, I do have a serious question. So recently on the show, we were talking about how we don't hear people talk about like HIV and AIDS like they used to.
yes.
So is it that there's a decline in cases, or is it that it's just not killing people?
It's not killing people.
There's so
and
much
that's
medicine
the
out
wonderful
now.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say that-
And I would love, that's what one of the things I would love to talk about. We have PrEP now, where you can, if you're exposed to HIV in some way, if
Yeah.
maybe your partner, if you're a sex worker, if you're promiscuous,
Yeah.
just if you want to protect yourself, because monogamy is not protection
What
either.
about needle use?
Right.
Is that had that?
Well,
caused it to
see,
increase
that's
at all?
where it gets comfortable.
Complicated.
Thank you. Because it's still transmittable through blood. What we do is we make it so that it's, the meds make it so that it's untransmittable through sex.
What?
Yes, so you can have sex and not transmit
How long do you have to be
HIV.
on that medicine before that is in effect?
It does fairly quick, within a
Oh,
few
shit.
months, usually within like the first
Is
3
that
to
what Magic
6
Johnson
months.
has? Like, is that
He has HIV, so what happens is you, it affects your blood cells, your
Yeah.
T4, you know, and so when you take your meds, you become undetectable, and when you're undetectable, then you're untransmittable. So you still
I should have
need.
clarified it. I meant, is that the medication that? Magic-
The meds are what? Well,
That's crazy.
I don't know. I think he takes Biktarvy. There's like there's many different HIV meds. They have many different PrEP meds. They have it now so you can do injections a couple times a year
What?
instead
Just
of
like
taking an everyday
MS,
pill.
they have all different types of
Yeah,
levels. So
it just-
Magic Johnson probably had. I mean, if you think about it on the grand scheme of how we always talk about things, so the stuff that we are getting in 2026,
Yeah.
somebody's been using that technology for 5 to 6
Hell
years.
yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? At least,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So, Magic Johnson being of the upper echelon people
What
of,
he call that shit?
Well,
monetary
they were
status.
working.
Where
You know
money.
what I mean? He's
'Cause
he
had that shit
almost
around.
a billionaire.
He's had it for what, like?
He's
90s.
been
He had that around when
In the
people were
90s.
dying a
Yeah,
lot
like,
from
yeah,
Yeah,
that.
in the 90s.
Yeah.
He had it in the 90s.
No. He was diagnosed in 91, but
Yeah.
he was living reckless since 79.
Right. So,
I
there were
imagine
probably
Magic
a
had
lot
that
of
shit
people.
way early.
Well,
Nah,
let
but
me
you think about it though,
explain
because
that
you
misconception.
you'll get full blown AIDS if you
Right.
have it for a long time
Right,
and you're not getting no
exactly.
meds. So he ain't have it for that
Exactly.
long.
No, well, not. I mean, but it could have been anywhere. I don't think he just like contracted
Well,
it in 91.
You never know.
show
Say
symptoms
so.
within 6 months of contraction.
Okay.
Well, the
Yeah.
hard part too, when you think about it like this, even if you want to call Magic Johnson an out of shape or not like the most physical specimen, those guys were still in better shape than the majority of
Yeah,
the
but that
average
doesn't
person.
have anything to do with it.
Well, I
that
mean,
has
only reason
Blood.
why I say that is because there hasn't been a time. Magic Johnson had it since 91, 92, and there hasn't been a time where he hasn't been
But here's-
like
Shape.
like physically imposing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I can imagine, like, I've ran across people who've had that, and their physical stature has declined to, you know what I mean, to frailness or you know what I mean? At
usually
point,
there's
there's
something
serious difference in his
underlying
build.
that makes them sick like that, like diabetes, heart disease, Hep C.
You saying HIV and something else?
Yeah, usually if their health is declining, it's because they have
Oh, I see
something
what you're
else
saying. Okay.
with the HIV.
Pneumonia,
It's not
so-
usually. That's what kills
Oh,
them generally.
pneumonia kills
Generally, yeah. That.
Oh, because it fucks up your blood cells, so
well,
you can't
it's
fight off
your
shit.
system.
that. Yeah, pneumonia is really hard to get rid of. It attacks your
Right.
lungs.
Right,
you
right,
know,
right.
over
Crazy.
time, it works through your body and it attacks your organs and stuff. But I mean, people have lived a lot. Most of our patients have had it since the 80s and 90s,
Get the
and they
fuck out.
survived.
Because they're
Yeah.
the real crackheads. You
That
know,
was
you
like-
can't kill a crackhead.
That was like
They're
my-
like
But you
roaches.
don't
You know what I'm saying?
know,
Listen,
like,
you
know,
know, hey, listen, you ain't never
Yeah.
seen a crackhead hit some dope and don't want to come back. These new school motherfuckers ain't want shit. You hit the dope and you die. I want somebody who's gonna get high and fix my car with a coat hanger and a can of soda.
That was my next question. Our population is around like 26,000 people. Do you think the rate of HIV and AIDS is high or low in Elmira?
Well, I was very surprised that it's not as high as I thought. There's, a couple hundred people, I would say, that are diagnosed positive. However, there's also another STAP, Southern Tier AIDS program. They're on Church Street. I never knew they were there. They don't get enough. There's a whole other program that I never knew about until I started working for Arnett.
Shit.
Something else. Yeah, they do a lot of good shit. They have a Narcan cooler. You can go get Narcan and a vending machine if needed.
Yeah, I heard about that.
They
Yeah, I
have a
got
lot
Narcan
of
in my
really
car.
great programs. And that's part of what I want to do. Like, I'm finding all these cool places that nobody knows about.
Yeah.
And I just want to let everybody know we have so many resources for
Yeah,
so
my
many
wife's job-
things.
My
We have a
wife's job
great
gives
community.
out. My wife, she gives out the. I got the
Yeah,
nasal.
I have one too.
The nasal Narcan.
Yeah, I carry it everywhere
Yeah.
because
Not
I
to-
saw somebody drop out in front of my house. OD, dude, revived her. Yeah, I'm on the phone with 911 before I can get out to the front porch. She's back up and she's kicking his ass down the street, mad because he just fucked her eye up. Like, crazy. Like, it's been insane.
Not to get too much on that topic with sexual transmitted diseases, but I feel like herpes is a big thing in Elmira. And the biggest thing
Everywhere.
about it is
Everywhere.
a lot of people are not in the open with it. So it makes it more dangerous.
A lot
so
of
I'm glad
people
I'm in my
don't know.
position where I'm married and
You locked
not
down.
fucking around.
Yeah.
Facts.
A lot of people
Scary out
don't
here,
know
bro.
you can be carrying it for years, not have
Yeah, it could
symptoms,
live
and
dormant in your
yeah,
system.
exactly. So that's like a lot of them. Men, you guys usually aren't even the ones that know you have an STD. It's usually the female that finds
Yeah.
out because she has the most severe symptoms, and that's usually how guys find out. If you've had it and you're
Damn.
leaking or whatever, you pretty much had it for a while. If it gets to the severity of
Oh damn.
you actually having symptoms.
What is the
So,
age demographic that is most prevalent in this area with the STDs, everything?
It's hard because the only people that are getting tested is like 30s and up. We need to get younger people tested.
I seen about a year ago it was
need
like
brown
in the
people
20s.
tested because they're the people that aren't going to the doctor because they have, health care, they've had problems and they have medical mistrust, and it's understandable. I've become a big advocate for being your own health advocate. If you feel like you're being shit on, there's so many people out there that will help you. And again, that's what I want to let you know. If you feel like you're not being treated well at the doctor, get you a new doctor. There's so many people talk to other people, find out who
Bro, I'm very
they
vocal
like.
at the doctor.
Yeah.
I don't play that
But a
shit.
lot of
No,
people
for real.
aren't, they just feel like an inconvenience or whatever, and
And
or
doctors aren't always as welcoming as you would want
Right.
them to be. Because
Right.
there's been times in the past where it kind of turned me off at having a better relationship with certain doctors.
absolutely, yeah.
Till you get to the point
It's
like,
all
man, fuck
about
what that nigga's
numbers
talking about.
sometimes.
Do the
You know-
test, tell me what it is, give me the information. You have
Yep.
to advocate for yourself by reading every single
Yeah.
word
Yeah.
in your
Paying attention.
appointment notes and testing, all that shit.
You know what
Yeah.
else too? A lot of people feel discouraged because it is a doctor telling you this shit.
Yeah.
And you're
Right.
not a doctor and you
Yeah.
think they
Right.
just know more.
Right.
They just doing they motherfucking
Yeah.
they just getting paid. For real, so.
Basically, yeah. But definitely always get a second opinion. If you don't feel like you're being treated right,
yeah.
reach out.
You know, I went through a lot of shit.
I do,
Oh my
yes.
God.
And
Shit
I
had to come
actually
out of-
met someone and I spoke to them. So
Yeah.
he's from Mississippi.
Fuck
And
outta here.
he's 10 years with MS. He does seminars
Out
and
here?
he
Or-
no in Mississippi.
Oh, he's in Mississippi.
He's in Mississippi, but he's like an MS survivor, you know. But he is a cool ally. Like eventually, I want to do seminars and I want to
Yeah.
be able to talk to people on a larger scale, and so he does that now. And so he's kind of guided me, you know, talk on the podcast and any kind of advancement. You've got to come out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
So this is very uncomfortable for me.
You're doing good. You're doing real good. Hell yeah.
Thanks. I'm
'Cause you gotta
still
be, you gotta
beat red.
be a bully. You gotta be a bully.
Yeah.
Because we not gonna just let you talk. So, you know, and
I
that's
have
what-
no problem.
And that's respectfully. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
Liz said you need your
No.
own show.
I would love to because we have a lot. Like me and my daughter,
Yeah.
we joke, but we call it Sunday morning sex talks because
Yeah.
we get up and that's when we connect and we talk about
Yeah.
our week and what's going on. And you
What's
know,
real.
she has a boyfriend and you know this and that. And I talk like I've got a 13-year-old niece and a 16-year-old niece. You know, we talk about pregnancy scares. We talk about the fact that at 13, you have a voice. You can be engaged in your own medical care. You know, like if you feel like you need help with anything, if you don't feel comfortable talking to me, I can get you the right resources. I can hook you up with who you need to talk to. I just want you to be safe and know you have a safe space. And there are lots of safe spaces. And let me show you. And there are good people. There really are a lot of good people in Elmira too. You know, and I think it's people don't get enough credit. You guys, I think you guys are great. That's why I wanted to come on the podcast
Appreciate you.
because
Yeah,
you actually talk about things. Like I've watched you guys, you two specifically, you know,
Therapy for us.
come, you know,
Yeah.
you've gone through a lot and that's nice. And I love that you're doing more stuff on men's mental health and talking about men's feelings because that has been lacked in the community. And as a female, there are things, you know, I've always been open to talking about and been, you know, genuine and caring and encouraging. And so it's nice that it's finally, we're at that age where,
Yeah.
you know, you're having the uncomfortable conversations too, colonoscopies and, you know, shit. That right now is the #1 killer in the U.S.
Shit, if P wouldn't have got his, I wouldn't have got mine.
Yeah.
Shoot, they talking about I gotta get mine too.
But they put you to sleep.
Yeah,
you
that shit
feel
ain't bad.
great. You wake
was fucking
up.
with me at
They
first,
give you
though.
some
Yeah,
food.
yeah,
man.
That shit hurt. Nigga about to get sodomized. Nigga be walking funny.
I heard they could do it now through just a blood test.
Yeah.
I seen a commercial
Some
where
of
they,
it.
yeah,
Prostate.
Yeah,
They could do
some
it.
of them.
Oh yeah, not a colonoscopy.
But I mean, if you've got like a family history, or if you've had other pre-underlying conditions, anything like that, I would definitely say go to the doctor and do it.
I just had
Because-
to get a second one.
Yeah.
Because I was showing some symptoms and shit.
Right.
And,
Piece that I like the first one.
yeah.
Yeah.
I had to come back and get seconds. They said, don't put me to sleep.
Y'all offering seconds on the colonoscopy?
No lube.
Sign me up.
You got
I got it.
That's crazy.
you got anything bigger? Nah.
I love you guys. Oh, we just went totally dark with that, and I thank you so much.
Anybody want some of my
Yes,
nuts?
I love it.
you foul on the
I
plate,
have
foul
some
on the
chocolate
plate.
flavored lube if you'd like to apply it.
Nah.
Tina, what do you
With
have
his
in your bag?
nuts.
Break up.
I have
open
got
the
all
bag up.
kinds of fun stuff. All right, I have to put my mic down for a sec. Hold on.
Oh
Okay.
shit, yo, P
Please,
is wild as fuck.
Nah, but I was just saying I had to get my second one, and they discovered I had what's that shit called? Nah, not polyps, but it's like gastro
Damn.
disease.
Oh, I've got diverticulitis. And
I don't
it
have
really
that.
sucks,
It's,
like celiacs or one of those.
I had gastro problems. I had surgery for
she got a
gastro
pink
problems.
zebra bag. For
Oh, yeah. This is my summer goodie bag. Yes,
I
so
don't know what kind of goodies. You don't got
Okay.
no goodies for me.
goodies. Well, I mean, I might.
I know
I
hoodie
don't
goodies.
know what everybody does in their
I
bedrooms,
think you got a
but
goodie for Hoodie.
this
Maybe
okay.
two.
Give him that toy we was talking about.
Shit, if you give me a
forgot it.
detachable toe, bitch.
Yeah. Okay, so this is like 2 parts. So I was talking, okay, here we go. My pamphlet. So we do have something called Doxy Prep now. So within 72 hours.
Hold that up
if-
to the camera.
Oh, sorry.
No, you can just.
If
Yep, there you go.
there is any like pre-exposure to HIV. So if your condom broke, if you think that you might have possibly been exposed, within 72 hours, they can give you the doxy prep, and if there's any HIV antibodies in your blood, it will kill the antibodies,
Get the fuck
and it
outta
will
here.
keep you.
So you
swear
can
to
basically
God.
just piss the AIDS out now.
I have, like, I brought, you
Fuck it,
know.
I'm just gonna piss these AIDS out.
So that's exciting.
That's what you said. You
Yeah.
can be like, oh, I fucked up.
So
Let me
that's
just piss these AIDS
kind
out.
of exciting.
So is
you
that
know.
is that a pill or a shot or?
I believe it's oral. I
Oral?
think it's a pill.
That's
Yep.
crazy.
So
that's
we
kind-
have that now.
So that's kind of like a it's like
It's
an
kind
AIDS
of like
version
the
of a Plan B.
Yeah, basically,
It's like
absolutely.
a
So there's
HIV
that.
Plan B.
Yeah, basically.
crazy.
Yeah. So they have that, and then we also do PrEP, which is like pre-exposure. It's basically like an HIV birth control pill. No kidding. Bad analogy, but it will keep you from getting HIV through sex. It helps.
That was a good analogy, actually.
I mean, kind of.
So
You know,
you take
if you
it
take
prior
it.
to having? Is
You
it
take
like,
it every day,
Oh, okay, I
or
see
they
what you're
have injectables. But yeah, the oral meds are an everyday, or they do. I believe the injectables, you either can do it like 4 times a year, or they do like every 6 months. It depends on how you take the meds, on what kind of meds. So they have like, you've probably seen some of them advertised. They have Yes to Go and Descovy and some other things.
I seen Descovy on Tubi.
Yeah, well,
They
some
play
of
that
them,
shit.
one of them's an HIV med,
What
but
would be
I
the
mean,
process for somebody to get on a medication like that?
so you make an appointment at the clinic. Like, I mean, not everyone that knows me might want to come to the clinic, but I believe the Southern Tiered AIDS program does the doxy prep as well. But basically, any clinic that does prep can hook you up and get you started on the medication. You come
Do
in.
kids have to have their parents with them, or is it something
Well, so that's my next topic. So unfortunately, New York State, we are not allowed to do adolescents, but
Yeah.
we do have literature where from 13 to 17,
Yeah.
kids are, you know, can be responsible for their sexual health. They can get HIV testing. If, God forbid, they're HIV positive, they can be in charge of their own medical health, you know, healthcare and taking their meds and stuff. So, well, no, because they have a lot of programs that will, if you don't have insurance, or if you have that fear that you might be stigmatized by your insurance, we have programs that will pay for your meds, pay for your treatment. Like,
That's
we're not
tough.
going to let anyone go without their medicines, you know, and they're...
So, can you can
Yeah,
I come
so-
to your clinic for diabetes? Because this insulin is. If you gonna
Well,
pay for
What you doing for us?
This is a different
We
clinic,
have
brother.
a lot of, you know, and that's another thing that you really need to check with your doctor's office about, because a lot of the pharmacy reps do come around and they have coupons for meds.
I use
or,
some all the time. 'Cause
You
I
know
don't
what
have
I'm
any help
saying?
with my prescription.
Yeah,
And they look out
they're
for me
fucking
all the fucking
expensive.
time.
Yeah,
Like,
they are.
I take a laxative
Yeah.
because I have GI. I have to pay $30
Yeah,
a month, but
shit adds
with
up,
this
man.
shit, yeah, exactly. I could spend. I need that for other things,
Gotta
you know.
get it,
Absolutely. So, the other aspect, we have the things to keep you from getting HIV. So this is my goodie bag over here. So this summer I'm promoting, it's time to get tested. So we're taking it back to the 80s with the buttons, guys.
okay.
Yes, please,
That's
please,
dope.
please support. So this is my oral sex, sexual supplies in this bag right here.
Let's see what you got. Let's see
So we have
Y'all got mouth condoms and
different
some shit?
flavored condoms. Yes, we do. We have different dental dams. We have strawberry and we have mint, if you guys would like to take some. We have different flavored lube. Well, these are condoms. But no, my favorite is
I think the only one in
definitely
this
the
room that needs them is
flavored.
Jetta.
How come when I said it, everybody was like, ugh.
Here, no, really, take the bag and pass it around.
Yo,
like,
Jetta had that look like,
my
oh, for
whole,
me?
Pass this bag, son.
When I said it, Jenna was like, oh, I'm getting shooting shots.
But seriously, like you can have fun with that shit. And then this is my
fun with
other. Oh yeah. And then this is like condoms of every kind. So we have magnums for those gifted guys, and we have just the regular Trojans.
You're in a room full of black people. There's
Listen,
nobody that's gonna get nothing less than a Magnum. That's what they're gonna say.
We have
Shit be
some
looking like a
ultra
garbage bag.
thin, if anyone. We have the latex free, and then we also
I'ma not use
have
none.
the ultra sensitive. But I honestly, like, I brought things to share, to have fun with the lubes and stuff because they're a good time. Like, it is a very good time. And then, these are the good lubes. Those are just the regular.
I'm not rap
So-
nothing.
You have to know the difference between your
Jenna Cannon,
lubes.
that
And
nigga
we
Jenna
have
Cannon.
educational information. You need to know between water-based and silicone. because
Water-based
you
is the
can't-
good shit,
It
right?
is, yes. You can't use. No, you want the blue one. The blue one's good. Yeah, that's good shit. But I do, yeah. And that's not even it. We have bins. We have rubber bands.
Water-based lube.
One of the great
Um,
things about our clinic is we will mail you sexual health supplies. So if you want condoms, we have a lot of
don't
people.
take all the
We
water,
have people
bitch.
that come from rural areas to come
get
to our
supplies?
clinic. Yeah,
dope.
but we mail them. We will mail you stuff like
You know what I'm
anyone.
saying?
But yes,
What's
so
the general
Give me
advice you
one- give me
guys would
another
give
blue
to people that are active
Silicone.
sexually? Like, I know that sounds kind of like,
No, be
another
honest.
blue
You need to have honest conversations
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
your
throw me one
partners
more.
and
Yeah.
know the sexual health. I mean, if it's something serious, of course, get tested. If you
Yeah.
can, get on PrEP because it's
Yeah,
better
type
safe
shit.
than sorry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not going to hurt you to take some.
PrEP
It's
is
a
the one where-
vaccine, basically.
so you said PrEP is for what again? Is it for
It keeps you, it's for pre-exposure. So basically, it's for people it's for everyone.
Yeah.
But it's more
if you're promiscuous maybe?
kind of, yeah, if you're promiscuous, sex workers,
Okay,
things
okay.
like
Promiscuous
that.
mean?
See, I didn't think about that.
Ask Fergie. Didn't she?
Nice, Fergie.
Like more sexual in a way, like
A lot of
freaky.
partners.
Yeah.
Promiscuous is just active. A lot of partners. I didn't know you were being serious. I was.
Nah, I don't know what the word
no,
means.
promiscuous. Yeah, it just means a lot of partners.
Mm.
So or, and like I
Is
said.
that a fan? What is that fan right there?
Oh, sexual health. I love that. Yes, it is. Yeah.
Sweating. I could have used that a couple
Right.
minutes.
I know. I have peaches too, guys. I should have brought everybody a peach. I didn't think. Next
Yeah,
time.
That's on you right there.
Next
You got
time.
So, can I ask you a question? Are
Yeah.
they like, do I smell an eradication of HIV/AIDS? Like, is it slowly gonna not exist anymore?
Well, we were working on a vaccine, and funding got shut down. I wonder why.
They need
the fuck outta
population
here.
control, brother.
Yeah.
Don't talk about Quest Uncle like that. I don't want him to get upset.
So funding got shut down, so they
That's
were.
crazy.
There is a decline. I mean, we just need to get people tested, get you on meds.
Yeah.
You're not sick. And I think it's scarier to have cancer than HIV, because people that have cancer usually end up really sick. When
Yeah.
you find out you have HIV,
It's
you're
not what it
sick
used
and
to
then
be.
you feel
You wanna-
better.
you wanna
And I'm
kill
not
that
trying to-
motherfucker.
I'm not trying to.
But
I'm not
there's
even-
worse things that you could have, dead ass.
I'm not even trying to be
like-
funny,
Yeah.
but
That
at a
just sounds
time,
crazy, like-
what,
Yeah.
what sounds crazy is what she said, and she said it so. She said it's safer to have HIV than cancer. Like
I mean,
what?
really?
Like there was a time in our lives like when
Yeah, it killed
thought you had that shit, you're
you
dead.
thought you had
Right.
it. They don't
Yeah.
even call it. Yo, he got that thing.
No,
How many of you
it's
guys
not
have
like
ever
that.
gotten an HIV test?
Yeah.
I have.
All right.
Yo,
We all
Thank
have,
you.
right?
Yes.
Thank you.
That means everybody
Got
in this
to.
room was scared as a motherfucker.
You got
Like,
to.
Right.
right, bro.
Yeah.
Spot.
And it was
Yeah,
a lot
at
worse
the
back
time.
then.
At the time.
What
Yeah.
was you saying before? God, I swear.
Right.
I won't
And you
ever
had
do
to-
it
Hey,
again.
yo.
You
Just
had
give
to
me
wait
one more
like
chance.
3 days, right? Back in the day, we had to wait like.
Nas had a bar with that. He said,
Oh.
what did he say? On the ether joint.
Nick Nack.
Waiting for the he said waiting for the results.
Yup.
He said like an AIDS test, waiting
Oh,
for
yeah,
not
yeah.
positive.
Who's the best Pac, Nas,
Nas and Big. Yeah.
That's Cat in the Hat.
Nah, bro.
Pac, Nas, and Big.
Damn.
I don't want to hear that
Damn,
shit.
I love you.
We got
Oh,
Looking for
damn.
your mic mute now. Where is it?
Damn.
Put a black,
We gonna put a black
You need the wildin' out. Bow, bow, bow.
crazy
Got
comparison.
one of this bitch too.
Not positive. Who's the best? Pac, Nas, and Big? Where's
He
that
said
even
no,
correlate?
because he was saying waiting for the results. I don't know
Of
the
the
whole
battle,
bar.
basically.
He was.
Who's the best?
Oh, the battle?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a good storyteller, but you know. Just say what it is.
That is so reckless.
But yo,
got
I
some
got,
bars.
What you got there?
I got me a.
We got some shit.
What would you rather here for the masses?
Yes.
7 questions.
Oh shit.
What order we going in?
You do. Whoa,
Quest.
wait a minute. Okay.
Quest,
You know the questions?
Nah.
Nah.
He just typed it. He typed the question.
He
in,
thought
I
y'all
added
was
some
working in
more
cahoots.
shit.
He
There's
did.
no right
See how
or
he
wrong.
put his hand out? I thought, whoa.
There's no right or wrong.
My homeless kids. We'll do
So we'll
that
start-
later.
I just typed it up. I don't know the
Question
questions though.
Yeah.
All right, so
So explain to Tina what we doing, because I'm not sure.
Yeah,
okay,
let's
so
hear it.
a would you rather, right? So you pick A or B.
Okay.
No right or wrong. It's just how you feel about it.
All right.
All right. So, would you rather make $100,000 a year doing something unstable, or make $60,000 every year for the next 10 years with guaranteed growth?
Quest.
60.
60.
Tina.
Yeah, same.
Pete.
Say the question again.
Would you rather make $100,000 in 1 year doing something unstable, or make $60,000 every year for the next 10 years with guaranteed growth?
60.
For personal experience, I definitely do the 60.
I'm with the 60 for sure.
I'm gonna take the 100 and sell some weed with it.
Well, I was gonna say.
Flip
I know how
that.
to flip that 100
Flip
now. You know what
that.
I'm saying?
I heard what you said clearly, but I'm just going to ask you to read it one more time so my
Yup.
brain can complete, please.
Would you rather make $100,000 in 1 year doing something unstable, or make $60,000 every year for the next 10 years with guaranteed growth?
Can I redo my answer? To give you more time to think.
No, weed man.
You know I'm taking that 60. Need that stability.
Yes,
You
sir.
can turn
Yes.
60 a year into
Regular.
some shit.
With
If you
guaranteed
manage-
growth?
If you manage it properly, right?
Right.
That 100 might give you 100 years.
Oh my God.
Okay,
Yeah,
I unstably
they're
like
there.
okay. So the reason why
Jetta's next, bro.
You got one
You the
more.
one that said,
Jetta, if you ask me
Jetta.
to read this a motherfucking game,
I'm saying. I'm taking 60, dog.
So can I just revisit my answer?
you pointed at me.
Sorry.
What you gotta do?
Real quick. The only reason why. So after I thought about it, right? Magical moments is an unpredictable thing. So I took a chance on myself to do that. So is that considered me taking a chance on getting 100,000?
That's why I asked him
Yeah.
to read it again.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's why. Because after I thought about it, I was like, well, dang, I'm taking a chance on myself right now. By
Didn't it
doing
say something like unproductive though?
Unstable.
Unstable. So
But I mean, it is unstable because without me getting clients, if I can't get a client,
If
I
it's
don't.
done,
I
it's
don't think
done.
it applies, because if that was the only thing you were putting all your eggs in one basket to do that,
Right.
then it would have been unstable, because it wasn't constant growth. It was growth, but it wasn't enough to keep you stable.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, any
mean, I am kinda
mention
stable
of
right now.
anything and I'm out. Like, I don't want to be unstable
facts.
anymore. I need to be
Word.
stable, stability.
Next
something.
And
one.
I feel
Oh,
the
fine.
if you made the number a little bit
Higher.
bigger gap, then
Yeah.
people would have been more drawn to
Yeah.
the
If I was
money.
at 250, I'm
Quarter
doing that
mil?
250.
Quarter mil.
So,
Yeah.
would you rather take a fast money opportunity that could change your life but might ruin your reputation, or build slow money that protects your name and takes 5 years to pay off?
Read it one more time, please.
Would you rather take a fast money opportunity that could change your life but might ruin your reputation, or build slow money that protects your name but takes 5 years to pay off?
So this is a reputation question.
Yeah.
Cora, this one is your reputation.
I'm taking a reputation hit because I don't really care about what people.
Facts.
As long as it's in my family, in my circle, you know, I know I'm gonna do right and have
Yeah.
the right type of, you know, rapport with them more so than the outside looking in. So I'll take
Right.
that first one.
Okay.
So I've been both. Of the old me was the instant results, and the new me is I'd rather think and be methodical
Slow
and
and steady.
plan. Yeah, exactly. You know, Like, anytime I've rushed, I've fucked shit up. So
Yeah.
it's, finally time to learn from my mistakes, and now just, slow and steady and just thinking about the right moves and the better moves, the
So B?
positive moves.
Yo, B said something about pay back something.
Yeah.
Say it one more
I
time.
didn't like the payback part.
Say,
All right, take it
say it one
Facts,
more time.
facts.
Say it back one more time.
Would you rather take listen, Jetta?
Man, I heard you first time. I heard you.
Would you rather
Damn.
take a fast money opportunity that could change your life but might ruin your reputation, or build slow money that protects your name but takes 5 years to pay off?
Keyword is might for the first one.
Facts.
Right.
That's
I
slow
mean,
money.
what kind
Guaranteed
of reputation?
slow-
It's on P still though.
It's
Please.
for me. It's being making sure it's gonna pay off and slow money, but steady money. I
Okay.
know it's gonna come.
So I don't think they're saying pay off as in pay back. They might saying it might take 5 years for this amount of time to pay off in your benefit.
Right.
We don't know what that number is in comparison to the first one too. That's
Right.
that's
Life-changing.
important.
Well,
Life-changing.
life changing can be negative. Life changing does not mean good. Life
You in a
changing,
room
I've
full of
been through
OGs
life
that been through some
changing.
shit.
Exactly.
So every word
life changing.
means something. Like when
Right.
you say might,
Right.
that means something.
Right. Life changing.
And it's gonna be risk,
Right.
and I got a
Right.
risk. I got a family I gotta take care of. I don't need risk. I need
Right.
So you going with B?
something stable. Yeah.
B. Okay, what you got, bro?
I might go with the first one because
But you ain't scary.
and that money might change my life, and I got kids, so like my reputation towards anybody else don't
I don't
really
give a
matter
fuck. That's
besides
kinda
me
where
and my
I-
kids.
That's a
So
fact.
if I could change the outcome of what's going on in my circle, I don't give a fuck about anything
But
else.
it would depend on how it changed your reputation.
Yeah.
I've had a bad reputation, and
Yeah.
I've worked really hard to polish it. So I'm really still trying to
If it can change-
reinvent
But-
If it
myself
can change
in a
your life,
positive
though,
light.
you probably won't even have to rebuild.
It could
that
change
way.
your life and also
But
reputation.
again, that could be a bad thing.
They don't know, but at the same time, you could always be behind the curtains. They don't know who pulling the strings, so you could have somebody else as the face of what's going on, but you really pulling the strings. So,
As if you don't give a
Yeah.
fuck about the reputation
Right.
aspect as long as things
Yeah.
are functioning properly.
because I've learned that in business, sometimes like when you want to start a business, you don't really want to put your face on it because people want to be biased. So
Right.
you could
Right.
create a business and have somebody who people are not going to be biased about,
Yeah.
be the face of it, and you in the back pulling the strings.
I was like
so,
Jay-Z and Biggs with Rockefeller.
so I'm gonna go ahead and take that
Word.
bread.
I'm going with choice A. I'm gonna take that fast money, change my life, and fuck how you feel about me.
Yo, that fast money, you can easily segue that into slow money too.
Yeah.
So I think-
that's
so that-
investments,
Give you
all
more
that.
choices,
'Cause that's
more options.
From listening, and he just said the question so many times, I kept on trying to understand it for me personally. At the age where I'm at right now, similar to what you said and what you said earlier, we done been through a bunch of shit. So I done seen money, I done lost money, I
Right.
done seen money. At the
Right.
point where I am right now, being a stable, regular type of motherfucker, I'm gonna take the fast money because I'm gonna take that fast money, excuse me, just like I did and invest it into something that I'm doing right now
Yeah.
that's
Nice.
paying off tenfold.
And not
Right.
give a
Okay.
fuck
Right.
about
And not give a
Alright.
fuck about the other shit because you know what? Like I said, I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it every show.
Okay.
Because next week I'll be married to my wife for 20 motherfucking years.
Woohoo!
And that's the only-
Congratulations.
That's the
Yes,
only, you know what I
yes.
mean? And,
Trying to
and
get
that's
like
the
get the
only
motherfucking
motherfucking.
gunshots and
Congrats.
horns ready first.
You know what I'm saying? And,
Yes.
You know that's the
Woo.
only reputation I'm worried about is
That's
her,
a fact.
how she feels, how my daughter feels. You know what I mean? You know my
Yeah.
parents, they love me regardless. That's what a parent does. So you know, as far as the reputation hit, as long as it's not nothing crazy like. You know,
You're
I gotta say I'm
established,
some type
so
of
you
whatever,
can-
whatever. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, if you don't like me, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you
Right.
don't like me right
Look,
now.
look.
And I only got $20 in my pockets. I don't give a fuck.
I don't like you neither, motherfucker.
See what I'm saying?
And no matter where you at in life, how
Keep
old
it.
you is, gotta take risks.
You gotta
Gotta
do it.
take risks.
What
Gotta
about
take
you,
risks.
Kat?
Jetta got my response. He gonna play it.
That's what I.
Oh, y'all see that shadow running down there? That go Cat right
Yeah, I'm
there.
gonna get my
You see how much bread they got?
Oh,
4.8.
no.
I'll do that.
Me too.
I'll do that.
I'm just kidding if y'all listen.
Oh,
No,
God.
it's horrible though because the old me is always thinking about the fast money and
Yo,
the ways
yo.
that I could cut corners and do things a lot quicker. But
Thank you,
now
thank you, thank you.
I might not have shit, but I still feel like I have more to lose than
Nah, I
I did
feel
when
you.
I was younger. I don't
Put it
know.
down.
It was crazy you put that question in rotation because
How those taste?
that was the other video I had.
Better than the Cutwaters?
And that ties directly into what you were saying because I was going to ask you guys, how would you feel, excuse me, if you were one of the individuals that pulled off that Brinks heist for 1.8 million and you
I
didn't
feel
get caught?
great.
Like, would it morally fuck with you? I'm not saying we're robbers in here.
I would feel I would feel like it was worth the risk.
Me too.
I would be terrified
'Cause even if they come
that
get me, you
someday
won't get
that I
that
would
money.
just be living my life.
You won't get that.
And then it would catch up to me.
Yeah,
So
Like,
let's say that you were guaranteed never to go to jail for it and never get caught. Would you feel bad for the rest of your life about it?
Not at all.
No.
I would.
Bro, I don't give a fuck.
I would feel that guilt of anxiety.
Did somebody
low-key.
die?
Yeah, I would have anxiety.
No.
Nobody died?
No,
No.
man,
Man,
just
fuck
just
that
some
shit.
no.
Give me that money.
Nah, I
It's
mean
not
just
the
in my
right
moral
thing. Yeah.
compass, just the way
Right.
I'm wired.
I'd
But look,
Exactly.
I'd
but
get
look
over
at
it
it
on the
though. How
beach.
much money do you think
Bora
that you
Bora.
already then gave up with all these taxes and this and that? And where we live at, we don't own nothing, so we gotta
Right.
take something back.
But
Nah,
shit
I just
rolls
know me.
downhill.
I just know me.
In
man.
real life, it does.
I give you,
does,
I give
yeah,
you my
absolutely.
answer, nigga. I'll do it again. If you give me the right opportunity, I'll do it again.
I mean, if
Yeah.
you can guarantee me that I'm not going to get caught, here's what I would do. I would do some good things with that money. I would definitely
Yeah.
But see,
Yeah.
this is
donate.
but what you're
and-
not understanding, though, Quest, is if you had a certain amount of money that was over what you need right now, you would do that. So you're not gonna. That money's not gonna make you who you already
Right.
are.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? That money is only gonna give you an opportunity to be who you are even more. So the things that you're gonna do and the things that you say, I don't want to say it's irrelevant, but it's irrelevant because you're gonna do that because that's who you are, not because of how much money you got.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? If you're going to take the money, motherfucker, take the money. I'm taking the money, nigga. What you mean?
I didn't say I wouldn't take it.
You did say you wouldn't
No,
take it
he
morally.
said-
he didn't say that. He
said he would feel bad.
I would
Oh.
look at myself and be like, you know what we had to do to get that.
mixing cap?
But then we'd be like, all right, but we good though. And then we'd be
Nigga,
good.
if I had that money, I look at myself too, bitch, because y'all come in here with abs. I get Curtis. I get Curtis to shape up, nigga.
There
We
would
here.
be
We'll
signs.
be in here, motherfucker.
Dad bod
You want to shape
makeover.
up Quest? Quest gonna get the.
Yo.
He gonna come in with the Tupac back. That nigga Cap gonna have his
That.
shit right. Pete, what you need? A kid in play?
I
He
need
gonna be-
another colonoscopy.
Word up, but I'm gonna get
Just
some.
gonna have a machine at the
I'm
house.
gonna get abs and a pinky toe. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that
it's the
I'll get
tanning bag
1.8
and
and 0.6 gonna be good deeds.
People
Oh,
with cannon
0.6 gonna be
machines
good deeds.
Yo,
have the wand.
So
The shit rich people can do, you know?
I got another one.
There
Would
would
you
be
rather
signs.
get rich quick and have no financial discipline, or build wealth slowly and know exactly how to keep it?
B,
I think we all be in
Yeah,
here.
everybody.
I'm beat up.
B, bro.
I almost threw.
Nah.
I mean, some of us can relate to, I can't say rich quick, but wealthy quick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you come from nothing,
Right.
the amount of money you made can equate to rich,
Right.
even though it's not like a certain level of rich. And we know what it feels like to have that
Hood
shit
rich.
without having the discipline that you need to have it forever,
Right.
and you lose that shit.
Right.
I mean, even if a motherfucker won 10,000, 20,000 on a scratch off, or in the casino or some shit, right? If you don't have any benefit from it, you know, a year or two after that, that means you know that experience as well. Like you didn't
Right.
have the discipline to take that and let it mature into something else. I've been there, and that shit sucks, B.
I'm
It
with
sucks
B.
to think
I'm
about. Damn, I should
currently
have
there.
did this. Should
So-
have did
Yeah.
that.
Everybody agreeing on B?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You with it? Okay. Number 4. Would you rather make $25,000 this month and owe half of it back, or make $3,000 a month debt free for the next year?
Ooh, taking that 3.
Yeah, bet.
Doing that 3.
I'm taking that 3 off the
What you say,
rip.
25 and
Yeah,
on half of
I'm
it
saying,
back?
I'm saying the
In taxes,
25.
basically. You win 25, you got to pay
But if you getting that, if you getting that 3, if you getting that if you getting 12
every month,
if you getting 12.5 every month,
you getting that
4.5.
Nah, that's a year.
Would you rather make
you said 3 every
25?
month. I was looking at 36,000 a year.
Would you rather
Right.
make
Instead of
25,000
today.
this month and know half of it back, or make 3,000 a month debt free for the
So
next year?
this 1 month,
This
Yeah.
one
or
month.
just
One
for
month.
1 month,
and you
or
basically
get
make 12.5.
or get the 30. Oh, I'm taking the 36,000.
3,000
3 a month.
Yeah, that's
Basically
36,000.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Debt free too. Yeah, 36.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Yeah.
I can wait a year for 36.
Cause that
Right.
3 hitting every
I
first of the
mean-
month, that's gonna be
Yeah, we get
nice.
that.
That's put up.
Absolutely.
That's
And
put
you
up.
could
That's my
live off
retirement.
$3,000 a
All that
month,
rest of that bread is-
realistically.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's like
Hey,
I live off $3,000 a month, less than $3,000 a month. I live
like-
way below my means. My
I
house
think I
is
do,
paid
too.
off. Like
Your
I
shit
don't
paid
have
off, paid off,
paid
too.
off, paid off.
I should have
Here's a-
Congrats.
Taxes?
Amen to
No,
that.
not congrats. I lost my house
She
in
lost
a
that
fire.
shit.
I paid the house
I
off
kinda
in
wanted you
May,
to
and
expound
it
on
got
that,
set
too,
down.
if
I
you
can
don't
do that.
mind.
No, not at all.
Let's get through this so she can
Yeah,
tell
go
you
ahead.
guys a story about that because it's so.
okay.
You're a warrior.
Insane. Thank you.
You're a warrior.
Okay, number
I think
five.
I heard you
You know what I mean?
Number 5 is
talking
really for
about
like
it. I think.
Little bit, yeah.
Damn.
number
bit.
5 is like for the hustlers, right? Would you rather chase quick money with no sleep, no peace, and high stress, or earn slower money with balance and less attention from people?
I think that's a trick question.
Yeah. Say that again.
I
I take
let's-
B because that's the way I
that
move.
didn't.
Because there's no financial
Click.
amount tied to the question.
Nope. Would you rather chase quick money with no sleep, no peace, and high stress?
No.
That
Or-
can be a job.
No
though.
sleep right there.
That
I'm
could be an
good.
actual
Like,
job.
Could be a
miss
job.
me with that.
That could be a job.
And no
Yeah.
peace, like
Yeah, no,
shit.
I refuse. to
But that
give up
sounds
my
like your
peace ever
mental health
again.
problems
Yeah.
starting to kick in.
I
Something
hate to
that'd
say
be
it, but I had
terrible.
fun when I sold drugs, and I'm not proud of
Right?
it. But
No, it was the
So, but I've worked jobs where it sounded like that. Like it didn't bring any peace. It was stressful. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And you had to
Horrible.
be dedicated to it.
Yeah.
Working overnights and
yeah.
you know what I mean?
No,
Like
really.
So y'all going with the what you got?
B.
B, B,
Yes, absolutely.
B.
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 Protect the peace
Yeah.
at all costs.
At all costs.
all costs.
Jetta,
Okay.
the hustler of the year, he always got like 4 jobs.
All right. Would you rather invest your last 5,000 in a risky opportunity that could turn into 50,000, or put into a skilled business that may take a year before it pays you back?
So it's
Quest.
so it's gonna be,
We're
so
going
one
back
one
around the room. We're
one
going
more
back around the
time.
room, just so we could.
One more time. One more time. One more time.
Would you rather invest your last 5,000 into a risky opportunity that could turn into 50,000, or put into a skill or business that may take a year before it pays you that 5,000 back?
How fast are you getting 50,000?
Yeah. In May. May means a possibility. It's not
It's
guaranteed.
a risk. It's a
Right.
risky opportunity. So
Yeah.
So you can
could
put
lose.
5,000 and get a possible 50, or you can put 5,000 and then wait a year and then possibly just get your money back.
yeah,
And you said it's your last 5?
last 5.
I need them percentages of
You say skilled or scale?
Yeah.
success.
Skilled?
Yeah,
What's the
I feel like
percentages?
you're screwed either
It
way.
ain't on it.
It sounds like you're screwed either way.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of how I
So
feel.
which one you gonna take? Which risk you
Which-
really? Because it's a risk either way, technically.
I mean, my
Yeah.
last means I ain't got no job, right?
Yup.
I don't know what that's like, but
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
I couldn't take my last. That would be.
Now I ain't gonna lie.
Terrifying.
If I only had $5,000 and everything was determined on that $5,000,
I'm getting a job before I lose that 5,000.
I would probably
bro.
go back
I'm
to
not
being
Right.
that person
Yeah, I
that
don't
was.
want to ever feel like
I'm
that.
never not
Younger
gonna have a
for-
job,
so-
bro.
Right.
So,
Money comes and goes.
So I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna invest that, and
I
I'm gonna
wasn't
get
gonna
me
say
another
nothing
job.
else.
Like I always got another job,
So
bro.
that so that
I see your face. You
50,000.
went like this.
That's
You going
right.
for that
I'm
50,000?
going. No, yeah. Like I'm gonna take that opportunity because I'm gonna have me a job before I gotta give you the.
Before I'm fucked up like
There's
that.
no,
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
such thing as last, because you
So-
can always make
You
money.
goddamn right.
Like
So-
no such thing.
So
Catch that one, Jetta.
You got
So you going with B?
nah, A.
Oh, A.
it.
See,
Shit.
I'm going with
the
B.
broke ain't an option.
Going with B. What you got?
I'm going with B because after that year, because it ain't gonna be my last regardless. It might be my last for a couple minutes until the phone ring.
Right.
But then after that year though, that business can be flipping a real good number for you.
true.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna definitely take B, because that business could be start flipping
I'm
a real good percentage. So yeah, definitely B.
I'm a job type nigga too. I might throw that A out there. I might have to take A.
I'm not gonna sit back and watch.
I'm gonna take
Right.
I'm gonna take my
Right.
5 and do what it do.
A or B?
So B is the option where
B is investing into a skill or business.
that's what I did, so that's what I would do. That's exactly
There you
what I
go.
did.
Yeah.
Dope.
B.
Got you. Last one. Would you rather be first person? Would you rather be the first person in your circle to touch big money, or the last person in your circle to go broke?
It don't matter because money don't make my circle who it is.
What you think? Quest?
Yeah.
I mean, go first. I'm gonna make sure that we all good. So, I don't like the sound of last to be broke. Meaning
neither.
that means everybody else before me got broke.
Yeah.
Like, why do I have to get there?
Why do I have to
Right,
get there?
yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
gonna go with A because I'm gonna make sure that we come together and we don't go broke after
Right.
this come up.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
A?
I'm gonna have to say A. Yeah.
Hey, for sure.
A.
I'm A.
It's not even a question.
Yeah, hey.
Yeah.
I mean, like I mean, the only reason why I say that is because in my circle, if I hit for $1 million, we all good.
That's
Right.
a fact, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Just like, when he talk about pulling the strings, Dev, you want to do this, da-da-da-da-da? All right, well, come on, let's do this.
Right.
You take care of that. Boom. Oh, you want to do this? All right, boom, boom, boom. We're going to do this. Oh, Quest, you want to do this? All right, boom, boom, boom. Oh, you want to do this? Yeah, okay, yeah, I got the funds behind it, but that's just an investment for my peoples. I'm going to get
Right.
that back on the back end or however that looks, so we all going to be good. So,
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, that's just... and that depends on your circle too. I think your answer
Right.
really depends on your circle, because in some circles,
Right.
you're gonna be like, if it was me, you know what I mean? I'm a do me, because motherfuckers really don't care about me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
that's when you have to have, they say that, self-evaluation is the hardest evaluation, and if you get that life-changing money or you hit that lottery, you know what I mean? You really got to have those conversations with yourself to be like, yo, is this what I want to do? And are the people around me the ones that are gonna push me to make sure I don't fuck this shit up?
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What you got, Cap? A.
B, I think, right?
A.
What was
A
A?
was the touch big money, and B was go broke last.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
Y'all don't like your this or that this week. You know what I mean? You gotta have some. Go back to the hood
What if
shit.
going broke last gives you the opportunity to bring your team back up? They all fucking the money up. You see them fucking their money up. Maybe you bring an opportunity. Like, I'm the last one.
Oh, I see what you're saying. They're all,
It's on me now.
so they're not broke. You are broke. I don't know, because everybody's still going broke, though.
Yeah, because if you
Because
go
if you fuck,
broke,
see what
if
you're
you
saying.
fuck up your own
You
money,
gonna
you're not
go
gonna
broke.
fuck up mine.
the
Right.
statement,
Help niggas tighten
That
up.
part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I watch you fuck up all your bread, you're not gonna fuck up mine.
Yeah.
That part.
I got.
I'm gonna get us all back good again.
Yeah, but you were the last
but
to
the
go broke. That means you went
statement,
broke.
the statement ends with
Yeah, fuck that.
you
Fuck them.
you going broke regardless.
Right.
You gonna go
No.
broke.
Going broke is not
And you the last one that
Right.
went broke.
So
So
that means all
No.
y'all
you gonna be
broke.
So
fucked
you
up.
have no resources. You
gonna be broke
have
when
no
it's paid out.
fallback. You are straight on your dick.
We
Like
all
you're
broke
done.
even.
Yeah, we all
It's a
broke.
wrap.
That's when we start going to look for that Brinks truck.
Nah.
So it just sounds
That's
like.
desperation.
You know, what
Yes.
you know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like us eating noodles and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches when we was little. It sounds like that it sounds like we just been there. We just going back to our childhood. Let's
Still like
keep it
that to
real.
this day.
Oh
What
man.
about toast to PB&J, though?
So you going with A?
We gotta make it like
Yeah.
French toast.
What about you,
Yeah,
Jetta?
boy. Fuck you.
Yeah, I ain't going broke. It's bad.
Yeah, you got them 5 P's. You live by them 5 P's. You ain't gonna go broke.
Where you going? Don't hurt nobody.
Hey,
Oh, oh.
hey. Dab,
Oh.
dab.
Oh
He
my
got money. He
gosh.
could
He
break
got
whatever
money.
he want. He know what our deal is.
I take little steps.
He know
All
what
you
our
gotta do is
agreement
just use your hand.
Oh my God.
And I got you on camera, Neff, so we got to litigate, Your Honor. I just
So
want
word
you to
up,
look
that
at this
nigga.
evidence.
Look, you should have put him on camera. That nigga couldn't even moonwalk out the cords, motherfucker. God damn. He talking about doing the moonwalk. That cord almost. Michael Jackson used to spin out that shit, then moonwalk.
Oh
Nigga,
my
you can't
God.
moonwalk down.
That is hilarious.
Walk out the court.
Yes.
Can you please enlighten everybody about as much of your
Yes.
previous situation as you care to share?
Absolutely. Nah. I've kind of made it my mission to be open
Yeah.
because I want to help people and I
Uh-huh.
want to help change, just some of the shitty things that have happened So, you guys have talked about trauma, and it's like, well, when does the trauma begin? Do you talk about childhood trauma, adolescent, young adulthood? Well, mine will just start from 2022. May of 2022, I got the boot from a company I had been at for a long time, thought I was going to retire there. Okay, whatever, I'll make the most of the situation. Hot girl summer, I get unemployment because you fired me, thank you. I'm going to work, chill in my pool. All right, we're good. Paid off my house early, like little couple years early, but just so I didn't have that bill, Come June, well, my daughter left that same month. I got fired on like a Thursday. That Friday, I had to move her to Syracuse.
Did you get fired on your day off? Sorry, I had that.
They wouldn't even let me finish the rest of my shift. They literally.
I thought she was about to say, yeah.
No,
You was still, 'cause I was ready to be like, yo, you was still in boxes.
No, right? And that would have been some shit he would have fired me for, too, if he could have, because it was
sorry.
petty.
I'm
No,
sorry.
they fired me
I
for some
couldn't help
petty
it.
shit. How you get fired for being the top salesperson, but you're the top salesperson in 2 out of 3 categories? Make it make sense.
Oh, that happened to me. I know how that goes.
Yeah, exactly.
That's some
So I
corporate
got the
America
worst
shit.
sales, but
Too good to be
for the
good.
last 3 months, I've smoked them in 2 out of 3 categories, but I'm a bad salesman. Okay. But anyways, I needed to take my daughter to Syracuse for her first big job. Got that done. Thank you. So I was in a bad relationship, and it got worse when she left. And so a month later, almost to the day, I broke and dislocated my ankle trying to get away from him. Like he was trash in her room, trying to get a reaction. I don't want to fight. I'm too old to fight. So dislocated my ankle. Shit was wadded
You
up.
said that was your mindset? I'm too old to fight?
Yeah,
So
like
you're saying
we
previously
started.
you would have been ready
Oh
to thump.
yeah, we had been. He had been whooping my ass for a couple years, and when we
Okay.
first started, I was fighting back, But then it's tit for tat going to the ER. The shit's fucking embarrassing.
Can I ask a
Right.
question
Yeah.
real quick? All right, so if you don't
You
want
said
to
real
answer,
quick, nigga.
No, go
If you
ahead,
don't-
ask it. No, go ahead, because I've been asked every question, and I would
does
like
this,
to
I'm
tell
talking.
you my. Go ahead.
when you're in a relationship like that,
Yeah.
and this is just from my understanding, when you're in a relationship like that and it's toxic enough to where the man is putting his hands on you, right? After one time, how do you convince yourself that that's okay to be able to stay?
I'm going to
in-
tell you exactly that because I've spent
I-
the last 4 years psychoanalyzing myself and trying to figure out. I had always been, my daughter had been the center of my world. When she became independent, I kind of needed a project, if you would. So
Yeah.
here comes this lost little lamb
Yeah.
that manipulated me and made me feel bad for him when in reality everything was a lie. But me being in a situation, I always wanted to help people, and I
Yeah.
genuinely thought that I was doing good at first. The first couple times were while drinking.
Yeah.
So it was like, all right, we can't drink together anymore. I'm willing to try, because you always get that, well, you could have stuck by me, but there's always the 2 sides. Oh, well, you left him, and, you always hear guys say, well, she didn't stick by me, and da-da-da-da-da. I wanted to be a writer, and I wanted to show that
I feel sorry
I
for
could
niggas
stick
that
by you.
Can say that. I don't know what that feels like. what I mean?
And
Really.
so I tried, to give him the benefit of the doubt. And, he got sober for a while, and shit was cool, and then he started drinking again, and then then it was just survival mode. Because then he started bringing it to my job, and then he started threatening my daughter's life, and he threatened my life. And so now it was just out of survival. It was fight or flight mode. And so I got tired of fighting, and I started to flight, and that just made the situation worse. And so the night I came home from the hospital, he actually locked me out of my house, and I slept on my front porch in a cast, from breaking my ankle. My shit was like some ridiculousness. It was insane. It was nuts. And, and I was planning my escape. This is my house. I just paid off. And I'm begging this motherfucker, just leave. If
So
you're
how come the
unhappy,
police couldn't get him up out of there?
you know those motherfuckers. He called the police the night that
When
he
they
burned my house
get
down.
mail there, anything.
Yeah,
you can't kick 'em
no,
out.
can't. I had to get an order of protection.
Remember your man. Remember your neighbor lady.
Oh, yeah.
Remember
That
the
nigga
Yeah.
that nigga was
Yeah.
slick.
Yo,
He
the,
did-
the police were there.
30
I was
days.
in a cast the night of the fire, and the motherfucker looked at me and said, "There's nothing I can do. Call me if you need me." Bitch, I'm telling you, I don't feel safe in my house. I'm disabled. He was drunk and he was making threats. He could have went to the BSU. My mom is a BSU nurse. They can put you on a BSU hold if you are making threats.
No, they
One
can't-
thing
they
I
can't.
learned, yes, they can. Yes, the fuck they can. They can
So-
put you on a 24-hour BSU hold. They can put you in the drunk tank.
If you're
If
being
somebody-
violent, if you're being violent
He was
towards
being
police,
violent.
No, I'm saying if
He
you're
was.
being violent towards the police, or if you're self-endangering, they can do that. Otherwise, they can't do that.
It was both. He was making threats to the police, towards the police, and towards me. And they left me there.
In front of the police?
In front of him. It's on the body cam
Is he
footage.
a black dude?
Yes, from South
They
Carolina.
probably ain't want to do that paperwork or deal with nothing.
He
They
told
shit
me,
too. They
the
like-
straight up, he was like, if you need me, call me. I'm like, what do you mean?
Was he
Like,
by
I
himself
need
when
you
he did it?
now.
Was the cop by
Police?
himself?
No, there were two of them.
You better get that body cam footage.
Listen, I've been trying to find a lawyer. Like, when we went to trial, they didn't want to talk about the day before. They didn't want to talk about the day before at all. They made a plea. They didn't want to go to trial because then all that shit would have came
So
out.
explain to them what happened.
So July 11th, he came home from work, mad as hell, argued. Again, I'm in a cast. I know it's fight or flight. I'm outside. I have people I can call, but
Yeah.
he knows all my people. He's got my shotgun, my rifle. He's making threats. He wanted to die suicide by cop. So I didn't call the police because he had set up, it was going to be an ambush, and I felt bad, you know. And then all I
shit.
could think was, my animals are inside, you know, so I left. And a few hours later, I hear sirens. I'm literally 2 blocks away from my house at Brick Pond in the parking lot. He tried to tell them I set my own house on fire. He set my house on fire and sat in the driveway. He locked my animals inside my house.
Right by the football thing. Oh,
That was my
shit.
house.
God, yo, that shit was crazy.
He
'Cause
killed
I live,
your- he killed
'cause
your
I live
dogs?
around. I live around the
I
corner.
know where
sorry.
you live.
Yeah.
Sorry to
He
hear
killed
that,
my
man.
3 dogs. He
Sorry
killed
to
3
hear
dogs
that.
and 5 cats. And
That's crazy.
Should have let them
cold.
cops whip
and
his ass.
it really, you know, and I think
He didn't
all
go to
the
jail for
time-
that?
Finally, he ran for 3 years,
That nigga
and they
deserved to go
finally
to
just
jail.
got him a year ago. But again, they let him take a plea.
How much time did he get for that?
Not enough. 14 is max. But
14
you
was his
bet
max?
I'll be there every fucking parole. He's not coming home. He's not coming home.
He doing 14 of them things.
He's not coming home. Like, I don't
He
care.
don't sound like a productive citizen.
He's not, and he wasn't.
Sound
And me
crazy as
being
fuck.
naive and just
Yeah, like, what the
thinking
fuck?
that I'm doing something, you know, trying to listen to what guys, you know, oh, again, I felt the pressure. Girls don't stick by guys, and I felt like, you know, if I just stuck by, if I just showed them enough. But like I said, there was
Shit,
a
if my
point
daughter
where
don't
it
leave a
turned
motherfucker
from,
like that, I'm going to leave him.
it turned
Oh,
from
for sure.
Oh, God.
but it flipped, and then
Yeah.
it just became survival mode.
Yeah.
How do I get out of this without him hurting my daughter? He
Yeah.
was jealous that my teenage daughter had a better credit score than him.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, that's
Where
a
the fuck-
crazy
Like, how do you
motherfucker.
get mad? Oh,
Where'd
you
you
should
find-
be clapping for that.
Can I ask you a question? How did this relationship culminate? Like, how
I
did he-
met
how was
him. He
able
was
to-
a vendor. He was a vendor too. And
He's a
I,
different
you know,
person when you met him.
He was a totally different person when I met him.
It'd be
And
like
then,
that.
and the whole time I found out he was lying about everything. Like, he was with a whole other female beating the shit out of her before he got with me. I found the police reports probably a month prior to the fire.
Oh shit.
And when
Like,
I
you got
called
split
him out,
personality disorder.
yeah,
Sound like
man.
some movie shit,
And when
kinda.
it is, I
Type
swear
shit,
to
yeah,
God, if
literally.
you weren't there, it sounds far fetched. But
Nah,
I
it sounds like a
swear,
Lifetime movie that my wife
every
be watching.
fucking thing I'm saying
I know
is
Liz
the
was
truth.
telling me-
And
There's
I'm
people
not
out there's people out here
exaggerating.
like that.
I mean, I'm downplaying it a lot
Yeah.
of what I
Right.
actually went through.
Right.
You
So-
know.
So my question is, you know,
And I didn't stay with my daughter's father because I didn't want her to see that. So here she is, a teenager, watching me get. She had to drive me to the ER a couple times.
So are there certain things you look for now in a man when you start talking to a motherfucker?
Absolutely. The heart is the first thing. Kindness.
So my
Why
question.
How
you
do you
live through
feel
it?
about
Let her finish,
animals?
Please let her finish.
You know, like, how do you feel about animals? And I'm very open.
Yeah.
You know, this is what I've been through. So I might be a little nutty sometimes, but this is why. But I'm aware of that. So
Yeah.
I don't want to take it out on you, and I don't, you know, I'm never going to use my past trauma against anyone, you know.
Yeah.
But I have boundaries, and I don't want anybody that's still broke, still complaining, still the victim. You know what I mean? As a friend, as a man, as anyone I come in contact with in life, if you're still, stay your still ass the fuck away from me, because those people are dangerous.
Was he broke?
They don't give a fuck. Yeah.
He was broke.
And that was another thing. It's like, okay, well, I can help you. I can show you how to get money the right way. I can show you how to do things the right way, you know. And another thing, he was from down south, and he played that whole racist shit, you know, and that played in a little bit on, he always thought white people weren't shit and didn't care, you know. So it's like, here's this, I can show you what, not all white people feel like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he just knew every way to manipulate me, and we were friends first. You know what I mean?
How
So I
long?
feel like we were friends for about a year before I dated him. So I feel like he literally used everything. Like, I had no idea he was that calculated. You know what I mean?
For the women out
Sorry.
here, is there anything?
I need a tissue.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
for
Listen to
other
those
tissues?
fucking red flags. Like, don't, you know, I would like to say that, you know, you should give everyone a chance, but everyone does not fucking deserve a chance.
If we
At
grown,
all.
if we grown, and you ain't got no money for yourself, and you ain't taking care of
Nothing.
yourself, I can't fuck with you.
No, nothing.
And I think seeing growth in a person is a big thing too. So if you see that,
Yeah.
if they not really growing from certain situations,
Right.
Yeah.
they never
And
gonna
that's
change.
it.
Right.
You know,
Oh.
go ahead, sorry.
So now I want you to talk. I just have a question
Yeah,
to
go
add
ahead.
on to what you were saying. So you know, with us we talk about trauma like you brought up before, but when we do talk about trauma, our main goal in talking about trauma is understanding how to
Right.
deal with and how are we going to move past this trauma. So I'm
Yeah.
not trying to downplay or you know say anything about your situation. I'm just asking you from now, at the point that you're at right now, realizing the things that you realize and the things that you went through and that you've seen probably other women go through. How are you looking forward to changing your own trauma? Do you have you thought about a path or a plot and a plan on how you're going to
Absolutely.
take?
Is
what
that
you've
where your
been-
community
Absolutely,
outreach
yeah,
come
yeah.
from?
That's exactly it. Is turning my pain into a purpose. Like, I need to be out in the community, and I need to be around these people that are going through similar situations. You know, I've had alcohol and drug issues in the past. You know, I've been in abusive relationships. I've had, you know, I've been violated by men all my life. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just knowing that there's somebody out there that's been through bad shit that still gets up every day, and I still put a smile on, and I still try to find, you know, I just want to make somebody's life better that day.
You've always
and
been
if
a
I
good
did
person
that,
since I've known you.
thank you. And if I can do that, if I can make somebody smile, then I did my job for
Yeah.
that day.
Right.
You know, because there were a lot of days that I had dark days,
Yeah.
and strangers kept me from just ending it. You know, like, it's crazy. The random acts of kindness they're needed. They're necessary.
Yeah.
It's huge. You know,
It's a
like, everybody's struggling. Everybody's struggling.
Ain't that
You
some
know,
shit?
there's just silent struggles.
Everybody
You guys
goes
have
through
come in
something.
contact, well, not all of you, but y'all have seen me all these years, and you've known bits and pieces because of Liz and
Yeah.
this and that. But, you know, I'm not a victim.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a victim. You know, I'm a survivor, and I want to.
Right.
I want to be
That's hard.
here. I want to be around other people that want to do good things, that are doing good things, and, you know, make a good impact on the community, and just let other people know you're not alone, man. There's just so much loneliness in the world. It's unnecessary.
So with your outreach programs and all that,
Yeah.
because there's young women, you know, that's like almost just getting into that dating life and all that. What are some, like, do you have any pointers to when they're on a first date or whatever, like any certain questions, any certain
Red
things to look
flags.
for.
Right.
Yeah.
It's sad to say now, but I'm ready to do like a whole background check. No, like the first thing I do when somebody talks to me is I Google. Dead ass Google, just to see how honest you're being. I can't tell you how many guys are like, "Oh, my name's Mike Jones," and then I'm talking to you for
Mike
2 or 3
Jones.
days, and it's it's an easy name. Sorry, but and then they're like, "Oh, my name's Ramel, text me at this number." It's like, bitch, who are you? Like, why can, like, there's just so many fake ass people. It's tough. So make sure you know who you're talking to. Talk to somebody for a while
This
before
is like
you go on
social
a
media
date.
based
Yeah,
communication too,
right, yeah.
I've
I
been
mean,
out
even-
the game for so long that I just don't
It's
know
shitty
about
out there.
any of these. None of this. shit.
Yeah, I feel like
No.
even young couples now, they kind of like, they think it's cool to be like, have domestic violence in a
Yeah,
way.
it's
Like, they be
not
thinking that shit
cute.
cool. Like,
It's a
It's
natural
not.
part.
yeah, like it's a
That's
natural
That's
part.
not
Like,
love.
it shows that how much you care.
Right.
And,
But
I'm
you-
a trip out and I'm a trip
Right,
out showing
it's
you that I
not.
care. That shit ain't cool.
So
That's
that
crazy.
So that goes back to what we were talking about. I don't think we were
Yeah.
on camera for. I think we were off camera when we were talking about the shows like Baddies, the shows
Right,
like Love and
yeah.
Hip Hop,
Yeah.
No,
and the
we
shows like
need
that
to
where they show
showcase
where they
more love.
Oh, that toxic.
where they, where they show all
Yeah.
of that stuff.
Really.
That's what it was.
And
you
you
know
got-
what I'm saying? I mean, we grew up on what the Cosby
Yeah,
Show.
exactly.
Fresh
We had
Prince,
that
you know?
wholesome shit, right?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
you know,
I never
now
thought
it
about
is.
that.
Like,
Let's
from
see
experience,
how trashy you
like
can
my
be.
past, I could say in my past relationships, I've been in like domestic violence in a way,
Right.
and like at the time, like we
And
was
that
okay
can
with
be
doing that,
verbal, too.
getting past it and thinking that we still love each other. But now that I'm married,
Yeah.
and when we have a disagreement, we barely even screaming at each
That's
other.
real.
We damn sure
Right.
not getting physical because
Yeah, no.
I would never want to bring no harm towards you in any kind of
No.
way. That's how much I love you. So it's like,
Right.
I just don't see
Right.
no kind of like benefit or any kind of coolness in that
I was
domestic
there.
violence
I
shit.
was there one time when he was in that little situation.
Well, my past,
Yeah, we was up in this room and shit. His girl.
Say too much,
It's
nigga.
scary,
Nah,
and
I
it's
ain't
not
gonna say
right
too
for
much.
females to put their hands on men either. And
Right.
I would
Yeah,
like to
that's-
say that.
That's what I'm getting at.
Nope,
right now.
and
real
don't
quick.
start
Yeah,
none,
yeah, I
won't
don't
be
agree
none.
with that.
I don't agree with that shit at all.
Yo,
I'm
so-
never the first one to
Put your hands
swing.
on me then.
You
Yo,
know
so
what I'm
listen-
saying?
Cause
Never.
I used to be through that shit, like get punched
no,
dead in my
that's
face.
not
Yo,
cute.
I got something real
But then
quick,
you're the
buddy.
bad
Real
guy
quick.
when you respond, and a lot of times it's just the reaction.
Right.
So
You're not thinking.
I was sitting on, bro. We was in the room. I was sitting on his
I
bed.
remember that day.
And his shorty came in. It was arguing whatever, and she snuffed him. I just turned around.
I looked dead at him like,
he
what
looked
the
at me. I
fuck?
went like this.
What music was playing in your head?
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here.
Remember that Medea movie? Remember that Medea movie? It was like 1-800 choke that hoe. I turned around. I was like, shit. I ain't no witness, nigga.
Yo, listen.
Yo, she jawed. I was like, yo, that's out of pocket,
God.
bro.
So
Yeah,
at
that's
least
bad.
they like, so I had a homie and he was small and his lady was big. You know what I'm saying? And so
she whooping that
yo,
ass.
son,
Fucked up, we laughed, though.
So
No,
when we
right,
playing the
that's
game, we playing the game, and she said, "Yo, I told you to get off the game, right?" And so then she came and she smacked the nigga. She's big, she's like my size, and he's like my wife's size. You know what I'm saying?
She smacked flame.
Yeah,
Oh,
son.
God.
So I was like, dang.
That cheek was hot.
Word up. So now I'm over here. I'm feeling guilty because I did the same thing you did. I turned to the side, but I was like, dang.
What
The
do
way
you
he looked
do?
at me when she did it,
Yeah,
he looked at
bro.
me like,
I mean-
hey, bro, we gonna have to jump this bitch. He looked at me like, hey, you gotta help me fight this bitch because if you leave right now, she gonna beat me up.
The way you looked at me, bro.
I looked at you like,
Nah,
damn.
I ain't telling who it is. You know what I'm saying? But
That's
That
terrible.
nigga looked at you with help in his
that
eyes.
nigga looked at
man.
me. Yo, he looked at me with a little blood like right here, nigga.
Oh my God.
I was like, damn, son. She slapped the taste out your mouth. And you know me, I wanted to be like,
Nah,
damn.
Honey just bounced.
You would have
What
made
up?
it worse.
And I turned
Yeah.
around,
He be
I turned
alright.
around and I was like, all
gotta
right,
go.
I'm out, y'all. I can't
Hey.
even.
Yo,
Because
Cody just dipped on that
I
nigga.
got too much shit to say because I was like, damn, you just gonna let her do you like that?
Yeah,
bro?
right.
But
That's
look,
an uncomfortable
Can't no
situation.
nigga do that to you, brother. I love you like a motherfucker, but that is not a nigga.
Right.
Go ahead.
But that's a
not.
big thing though, cause a lot of people don't
not
understand.
cute.
Men go through abuse, physical abuse
They
too,
do. And
they
it's-
think it's okay because like a female can
No.
punch you, smack you, do this.
No,
But as soon
no,
as
no,
you
no.
put your hands on her, you dead
No,
ass
no, no,
wrong.
no.
Like you
And
can't
it's
do that to a person.
emotional, it's verbal, it's
But
mental.
I
There's
do
so
agree.
many different ways to abuse people. Like,
I
it's
do agree.
ridiculous.
Right.
I do agree. If a woman puts her hands on a man, and the man does it back, I believe that man is
Right.
dead ass wrong. Like
Right.
I believe in walking the fuck away.
course.
Like I'll get away.
Right.
I'll get far away from you before I combat you
Hey,
because I
but
know I can fuck
everybody
you up.
has-
It depends how hard the hit
Everybody
is,
has-
though.
But
draw some blood.
Listen,
start bleeding.
Yo, she
You
slapped.
have no
She slapped the little.
idea.
She slapped the. He had a little bump on his lip.
Oh my
Nigga, I was like,
God.
I wanted to be like, damn, you just gonna let her do you like that? Yo, listen, I didn't have no good intentions
no.
when that happened because I didn't have nothing good to say. That
You
gonna
was
do
trying to
nothing.
get him beat all the
See what
fucking
I'm
way
saying?
up, huh?
And then I was
you
gonna have
just-
to. We were gonna have to jump
Let's
that
see
girl
how
in
tough
there.
this bitch
She
really
was my
is.
size, nigga.
Niggas
I
gonna
was
have to
already,
jump on her back.
I was already nervous with her. I'm like, damn, nigga. You,
Wanted all the
in my
smoke.
head, I was
This
already
gonna be a fight.
Word up, I was
This
like,
gonna
damn,
be
we the
one of
same
them.
size, bitch. Like,
This gonna be one of them.
you
That's
6'2",
crazy.
275 too, bitch. Like, goddamn.
Damn, man.
Man.
How you put
That's
yourself in that
crazy.
situation, bro, to be
Yeah.
deboed by your lady?
That
But
ass.
it
Once a female get that
happens.
over you, she ain't gonna look at you in
No,
the same light.
Never. She
We
gotta-
probably
we gotta kill
didn't
this whole
respect
shit.
him
That
to
ass.
begin with. That's a lot
Right.
of times
That's-
that's why
that's true,
people
that's
are
true.
in
Motherfuckers got
situations
targets.
like that.
That's
Yeah,
true.
exactly.
Motherfuckers got
They
targets,
prey
bro.
on the weak. You know,
Yeah.
like it
about that.
absolutely helps.
Because I've seen
You take
guys that's not really
advantage.
like physical and aggressive, but the female a little more is,
Yeah.
and she'll take advantage of that
My
shit,
mom did that
beating
with my
on him, bing, bing,
stepfather.
bing, bing, bing. He
Yeah,
just
it
sit there and
goes
take
both
it, and I
ways.
just like,
No, it's not
Mama
right.
Teresa
It's
was
not
a
right.
gangster, though.
It's not right.
Yeah.
Stab him, man. And
You know-
I was in 6th grade and I seen that shit.
You know what's crazy about that, too?
my grandma was against a
Some
dude threw boiling
females
hot water on her.
get
And she
off
got
on
out the
that
hospital
shit.
and found him and shot his
That
ass.
too. Yeah.
Females get off on that shit, off of the
Damn
domestic
right.
abuse shit.
do. No,
Nah,
really.
they do. They
you
do.
thought it
It's
was
kind of like a payback.
Straight up.
You know what I mean? Like somebody did you, so it's time for you to, you know, hurt people.
Right, and to be
that
past
is
trauma. You
really-
can't bring past trauma in a new relationship.
no,
You gotta let that go.
I'm an advocate
You
for
shouldn't
all
even
women.
be in a relationship with past trauma. I'm
For
gonna
sure,
say that.
for sure.
I'm an advocate for all women to get their firearm license
Yes.
because shit happens to
I was
women on
gonna
some
say
random
something,
shit.
Tina.
It do.
I was gonna say why you ain't smoke 'em.
You know, I
Yeah.
thought about that too, but again, I just paid off my house.
I
All
know.
I could think about was Livy.
Yeah.
You know,
did
like I
right.
needed to be there for her,
You
and
did
that
right.
was really the
You
only
did good.
thing
You did
that
good.
I
You did
could
right.
think of is if anything happened, because you know I'm ready. I really wanted to fucking kill this
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know, like there were a lot of ways I thought about how I could get away with it, and you
But
know,
you had a lot to lose. He ain't
I had
shit to
a
lose.
lot to lose.
Right.
I had everything.
Yeah.
Literally, I lost everything. There is a hole where my house was. I have nothing left from Pratt Street.
See, I
It's
got
gone.
I got a
crazy.
sister. You know what I mean? So
What
If
year
shit-
was that?
2022.
Okay.
So I'm coming up. It'll be 4 years in July.
Yo, I'm not
Okay.
gonna hold. I'm not
So-
gonna hold you. I'm not trying to make like
Nah.
light of your situation because I didn't. I didn't
Listen,
know.
I
but
always say
I live
don't
Y'all,
be
he
around-
me.
can't help that with his hands.
No, I
Y'all
live
better
around
be
the-
careful.
I live
watching them
around.
hands.
I live
Yeah.
around the corner. I live around the corner from. I live
He
around
ain't
the
do that
corner.
shit to the
Yeah,
big lady
you
when
could
his
see
man
it.
got smacked. Nah,
live
the nigga had his
by
hands right in his
ducks.
pocket the whole time. This nigga
Yeah.
had his hands in his hands when he leave the pocket.
Yeah. When
That nigga
I
wasn't
came
doing none of
around
that
the
shit, nigga.
corner, the flames were across
Yo,
the
big.
street.
Like, yo,
so
Damn.
I
That
could
nigga-
see my fire was my house was all the way at the opposite end of the street.
Yeah.
They had the street blocked off. I had to park on Matthew and go around.
Bro, I see them
And
flames from my
you
crib.
could see the flames were
building.
almost catching the tree across the street on fire. It melted both houses on the side of me.
Damn.
He almost killed the neighbors because he sat in my driveway and let it burn. He didn't
Yeah,
just
bro,
set
that
it on
is-
fire. He stood there. The little girl next door heard my animals and thought that I was inside. Came pounding on the door. He's in the driveway playing his music. She asked him if I was in the house. He rolled up the window and drove off.
Wow.
That nigga
She was a
is
witness.
sick.
She was a witness.
Yeah, that's a sick
Yeah.
nigga, man.
Yeah, she doesn't live around here anymore. She's terrified, even though he's in prison. I mean, he fucked up a lot of people's lives. It's not just mine. I wasn't on scene, so you figure the fire was going for a while. Everybody thought I was dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
I lived down the street from my mom and my brother. They were
Oh,
at the
man.
fire before me.
Not knowing if you
Not
were out.
knowing. Everybody thought I was dead for a good solid 20, 30 minutes. My whole family and all my neighbors
'cause it
thought I was in the fire.
Yeah, that shit was because we walked down
So
there
it's
just to see it.
residual.
We
Yeah.
walked down there just to see if we can help.
You
or any
probably
type
saw
of-
me.
Oh,
I
you
was
see?
on
You seen the
crutches.
fire?
Yeah, I live
Yeah,
right.
you
Like
close
yo,
to
I
it.
live right. I
Yeah.
live right around the corner. So my wife came out. Well, Jiraiya came out. And was like, yo, Dad, there's a lot of smoke. So we came and we kind of walked to the end of the block,
Yeah.
and you could see the flames like from
Wow.
my
He
car.
used an
So we walked-
accelerant.
Yeah, we
He had
walked
to.
down
He
there,
did.
and it was.
He used an
that
accelerant.
was
There's a
crazy.
whole room in my house that was missing. It disintegrated. The whole back side where he started the fire.
Isn't
and
that
he
where your
tried to.
animals were, too?
Well, they were just in the house. Like I
He got
had a
charged for
bathroom.
those animals, right?
No, that was part of the plea. He would have been sitting in jail for over 30 years if they would have hit him.
So would
for
he
all
get
the ammo.
arson in the first degree?
That's it. Yep. Just
He didn't get
fucking
attempt
arson.
murder?
Nope. Nope. They wouldn't talk about the gun. They wouldn't talk about the day before because EPD let him stay there.
Right. They had.
So they
yeah.
wouldn't talk to me at all about the day before. If
gotta
we
take somebody,
went
right?
to trial,
Yeah.
if they let it go to trial, then we were not. Those were my instructions. We were not to talk about. The
You
day
wasn't in
before.
touch with the prosecutor at all?
I was, yeah, and I'm very thankful that they did what they did, but
How
I'm
can
still
they give those
disappointed.
instructions?
Oh, but the plea. I keep forgetting about the
They
plea.
tell you
The
not to
plea.
Part
talk
of
about
the plea.
certain things in the
Yeah.
case before trial because it could
Are
like.
Yeah.
you fucked up? What you gonna do?
You ain't tell them to pursue. You didn't have no
We gonna see.
input to them to ask.
I
or-
wanted
some
to
things
sue
they might not be able to
Elmira
use for evidence.
for allowing
should.
that
You're gonna
shit
try.
to happen, but no lawyers want to take it. You know what I mean? Like nobody wants to take on the
Yeah.
police.
Is it considered a domestic violence case though?
I don't know.
On his end?
I mean, I guess in some aspects,
Because
yeah.
one
I
thing
mean,
about that, they look at that domestic violence like going through like prison systems, and
yeah.
they frown upon that.
Yeah.
Even when you get out, try to get jobs and
Yeah.
things like they don't play about that.
Yeah.
That
Have
you
domestic
tried to get
violence,
your
you right next to a
firearm
rapo.
license?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So let's
Basically the
talk
same.
about that.
Facts.
I have a felony drug charge from 1999, 2000.
You should be able to get that expunged.
Eventually, but New
Yeah.
York State, it don't matter.
Yeah, New York State is trash.
They're
They can
not-
still see it
yeah,
even if it's
right.
expunged. Yeah,
so,
for sure.
I mean, it's been a very long time, and I went in the military. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna go back in the military. You were gonna let me go back in the military and fight for the
There's some
country,
people
but
in the
I
military-
can't have.
But I can't get a gun
Right,
when I come
exactly.
home.
I can't
Well,
have a legal weapon in
There's
New
some
York
people
State.
in the military that can't get their firearm license.
Yeah.
I got a homie
Right.
that like that.
Yeah, because I was gonna
Exactly.
go to the military, but I know that's why I'm moving. Because I know damn sure they'll never let me get my license out
if
here
you-
for
it's
sure.
because it was a drug charge. I could have had any other charge, but
Right.
because it was a sale, I had a sale charge. They
Right.
won't.
That's why New York.
And it's how many
is
years
trash.
now? Come on.
New York
I
is
mean,
trash. They don't want you to have no rights in New York, like
No.
none at all.
But
I
that
want-
is why we need to be more vocal. That's
Yeah.
why I'm here, because everybody bitches about everything, but who's going to the city? It starts
Right.
in your local,
yeah,
Yeah.
your local
Go to them town
democracy,
hall, them,
whatever.
them
Exactly.
town hall meetings like the white
Yes.
folks be going to.
Yes,
Yeah, we
and
mentioned
have
You'll
an
never be seeing
opinion.
no
We
niggas up in
need
them
more
town
brown
hall.
people. We-
I see Kuba
you
Leach.
know?
He's starting to get up in there. Kuba Leach. I don't. He running for something right now. So
But
I,
I mean,
congratulate
even if you
him.
have a group of people
Yeah.
that have a collective thought, and you send maybe 2 people from your group to
Right.
be
You
a
missed it.
representative, something,
Right.
get your people
missed
in
it.
there and get your
We did
voice
the same
heard.
shit.
Right, like even Elmira really, I don't know if y'all seen, it was about a year or two ago, they spent about I think between $2 million, $3 million on fixing the clock tower, but we
Yeah,
don't have a
which, come on.
recreational pool for the
Right,
kids in the
exactly.
summertime.
Yeah, you couldn't do
We don't got a
brand
rec
because
center?
it costs too much.
Right, but you want to
everybody
fix a
waited
clock
to-
on top of
to
the police
rally.
station.
Right, you
Like-
waited too long to rally for brand. We as
Come on.
a community could have got brand up and running if we would have worked
Yo, that was
together.
one of the saddest things when I seen them tear it down.
Because nobody
Like,
wanted to work together. Everybody
Right.
just wanted to talk shit and cry about it.
Yeah, there's not a
but
lot of
nobody
unity
was
out here in
proactive.
Elmira. There's not a lot of unity
and
out
we
here.
need unity.
Yeah.
I'm trying to bring back Queen Latifah. Let's that ass.
Right,
It
right.
sounds corny and
TY.
cliche, but that ass. And like I said, the only reason I've survived the things that I've survived is because I had a great community. I had a great support
Right.
group. That's what's lacking. That's what people need. That's why people fail, because they don't have the support that they need. You
Right.
guys are lucky. You have your circle here. You know, there's a lot of people that have no circle. They don't have shit. That we could welcome them in, show them something different.
Some of them people did that
help
to
people
themselves,
help
too.
themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Right. If you ain't trying to help yourself, I don't have time for you. But if you
Right.
generally just down on your luck, just can't catch a break, cool. I got all the resources for you. But I'm not going to hold your hand and I'm not going to do it for you.
Right.
You know, that's where we got to stop enabling people. And
I advocate for all women to get their firearm. I seen a video where this lady was at a gas station and the dude smacked the shit out of her. She flamed his ass up.
Yeah.
You see that new video that girl? I guess she didn't give the dude her number. It's sad, and he
That's
slammed her and
crazy.
stomped on her head, bro.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
nuts.
She just trying to walk
It's
away,
scary.
and he picked her up, slammed her, and stomped her on her head, and she was out cold just because she didn't give up her
Yeah.
number.
I've had
Like, bro,
encounters like that
dudes like
with
that
my
is so
daughter.
sick, bro. Like,
Yeah,
Clean
it's
'em up.
scary out there. It's
Clean
really
'em
is
up.
Give
scary.
that nigga a fever.
But you
Mm-hmm.
and I gotta wonder, that's gotta be a mental illness right
It
there.
definitely.
I mean, come on, you should not be walking around
I apologize.
unmedicated if your body's
Right.
slamming people because you got turned down. I
Exactly.
mean, that's those kids that get the participation award.
Right,
Come on.
right.
Have any
You
of
know?
you guys seen that story out of Louisiana about the
Oh
dude?
my, the kids.
Yeah, he was
What
trying.
happened?
The
Come
dude,
on,
the dude
man.
was trying to leave his wife. No, the wife
let
was
me-
trying to leave the dude, right?
Nah.
Hey,
Well,
it-
real quick before you
it was-
start that, I just
Let
want
me
to say
let
thank
me
you.
at
I'm
least
out.
let me finish what I started to say, and then I don't mind anybody says anything. I just want to finish my sentence. That's all. The guy that killed the 8 people,
8.
kids.
6 or 7 of them were his kids. One of them was his baby mom's, and he tried to kill his girlfriend.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the
Oh.
youngest was 1 year old.
I would think it ranged from like 11
That's
to
nuts.
1
years
to
old.
like 11, 13. Or
Yeah,
something like that.
that.
Louisiana.
Some
Yeah.
kids.
Crazy.
Rouge, I think.
A kid tried to get on the roof and run from him, and he
One
hauled the
escaped.
kid down, killed the kid on the roof. By the time the police came, there was a dead kid on the roof.
That's
Like,
nuts.
and that was all his kids.
kids.
Yeah,
That's
a
crazy.
sick motherfucker right there.
Bro, like, I couldn't
that's really the
believe
level
that
of
shit, bro.
insanity that I was dealing with. I swear to God.
And people who knew him said, yeah, I mean, he dealt with a little bit of mental health, but we
No.
didn't think he was gonna do
And
that.
that's the
Like,
crazy thing. People know and they try to
Man.
downplay it. When you know somebody got a problem, get them help.
Yeah.
Please. You're not doing the world any favors by ignoring it.
bro, that's a terrible
Right,
story,
somebody
man.
else-
It is.
problem.
That's why I didn't
Wow.
download the video or none of
Right.
that.
No,
I
that's
almost
bad.
didn't say shit about it, but we're on the lines of like,
Right.
Yeah, no
You
bad
know, the hard
shit.
part is too, sometimes as men, you know, like you said before, a lot of people don't have this platform, not even the platform, because this just started.
Right.
It's just us being in this room doing this same thing
I-
without
Right.
microphones and
Very
cameras.
thankful.
So for us,
Oh, you
it's
saying we just do it anyway?
We just do it anyway.
Yeah.
So we're blessed to have this circle, you know.
Facts.
But a lot of times is what you say. What he said is, oh, they're blaming on mental health.
Right.
But if you don't have a situation where you can talk about
tribe.
that mental health, you right. They
Right.
could say he
Yeah.
had, but everybody has a breaking point, and we
Right.
don't know what
Right.
that breaking point for
Right.
him was. And I'm not making an excuse or trying to justify
No, you're right, though.
anything
You're
about
right.
thing. I'm just saying when we talk about the mental health part of it, and when you know, that's why I appreciate her keep on saying, like, you know, she said it multiple times about how we have our own circle, you know, and we don't realize how blessed we are for the circle, even though we definitely think about it from times.
Right.
But to be able to know that I can call, or I know even if I don't call nobody,
You got
on
solid
Sundays
folks.
I can come down here at 5:30,
Yeah.
and from 5 until, well, my wife is outside right now. I got
Bye.
to
whoop your ass.
but from street
Bye.
lights from 5 until whenever, you know, we got to
Yeah.
leave, we have that time to be able to express our feelings, to be able to get all of our insecurities and things that we're not so braggadocious isn't the word, but so confident about
Right.
out to
You're-
people who love us, who's not going to judge us.
You're being
who's just
vulnerable.
gonna- yeah.
And it's a wonderful thing. And that is why I wanted to be a part of this, because
shit.
I am 100% transparent and I've been vulnerable. Just,
Even when I came to UCAP about that nigga I was finna get a while
chill,
ago,
don't say too much.
and you
man.
gave me some info like,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. He was like, "Nigga, you might lose more than you gain from doing that."
Yeah.
And it's like, the nigga need to hear that shit, because in my mind
Right.
I was just going,
I know.
You know,
Just
so
don't-
I was
we
like-
don't-
and a
don't-
real
yeah.
friend is gonna tell you when you're wrong.
Yeah.
They're not just
Yeah.
gonna sit there and pacify you and go
Right.
along with it, whatever.
Right.
They're gonna let you know when
'Cause
you're
what-
being an asshole
what
and when
he
you're
said
out of
was making
pocket.
sense. What Dev was saying
Yeah.
was making sense, and I was letting him know, like, yo, if it goes down, it goes down, like, for
Right.
real. But you don't want to get yourself into any of that, because he has a lot to lose. He's
Yeah.
he's doing good. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then if you fuck around and get into some shit with a
Thank you
nigga,
very much.
then we
Yes,
all
of
gonna
course.
get into some shit.
I will see you
Yeah,
again.
it ain't cool.
Nah.
That's what I told him.
Yeah.
But,
But
But
mental
that's
health is
growth.
real.
That's growth right
Mental
there.
health is real.
That's part of being, you
'Cause I was on
know,
his ass.
aware and
I was waiting to see his ass.
getting to
Cat.
the
That's all
point
you was
where
talking about.
that's you protecting your peace, though, because that was just going to cause you
That's
more
him
problems.
protecting my peace.
Well, there you go.
I had to
But-
remix
I
my
wasn't
response
going.
But
a
you
couple times
received
so
the
he
message.
understood.
Not everybody can receive the message.
Yeah.
But yeah, mental health is definitely real. My wife made me realize that because I went through a lot of stuff in my life, and my wife made me realize like you never really had any of those coping skills growing up. You never really learned how to cope with mental health because I went through a few breaks because I used to go through so much tough things and just keep going like it wasn't
Because
nothing.
you're
And it just be-
conditioned to be tough. You're a boy. You're not allowed to cry. Suck
Right.
it up.
Yeah.
But mental health is definitely a real thing, and then my wife made me realize that. So like having long talks with her and being able to express my feelings more, it feels better and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and I could navigate through the world and not be so impulsive on
That's
certain
awesome.
things.
And I'm sure you're probably
Yeah.
more calm now, too.
Yeah,
And it helps
100%.
you be a little more
Yeah, I've grown in these
level-headed
past
and-
few years so much. It's ridiculous.
That's
It's like I'm a totally
awesome.
different person than I was
It's a blessing.
2-3 years
I'm
ago.
That's
happy for that
awesome.
Yep.
Good
Yeah.
shit,
Happy
bro.
for
That's
Sure.
great. And it's only
Thank
up
you.
from here.
Right.
Once you're on the right path and you start doing things, I feel like the universe just
It's
keeps
hard to go
putting
back.
Right.
more. Yeah, you really have to sabotage yourself in
Right.
order to go back once you start doing the good shit. Like,
Consciously too. It's like
It is.
then you already know what the repercussions of your actions will
Yes.
be, and you think about it.
right,
So it's like, man, fuck that. I'm gonna just
Right.
stay in the crib.
right. Exactly.
Just like when bro was going through those feelings,
Yeah.
we sat there and we talked about it.
And
A few
that's
years
good.
in the past would have been like, let's go.
Let's go.
Right,
We out.
exactly. With the shits, but you all have something to lose.
Yeah.
You know
Straight
what I
up,
mean?
we got
Just
families, bro.
Just this room right here
Yeah.
could be a huge loss. You know, like I'm sure you've seen it grown.
Yeah.
And we
for
got
sure.
boys, man. We gotta break them generational
Yes.
curses, man.
Yes, that's
Cannot,
been my
you know.
psych. That's been my focus is having those hard talks with my
'Cause
daughter
We even been on that.
and admitting
Yeah.
that I
Man.
fucked up. I fucked up. I've made some of the biggest mistakes in her life. And
That's a part of the growth they need to hear.
yeah, like
Because
being
if the kids
able.
don't know that you admit that you had
yeah,
missteps,
yeah,
they automatically feel like
Judging.
right,
you think you did everything right.
right. No,
Right.
Kids know when you fuck up.
yeah, no.
Right.
And I need to know what I did that made you feel some kind of way.
Yeah.
And let me acknowledge that. Let me explain maybe what I was thinking. Because anything
Right.
I did as a parent, I did it with the best intentions.
Yeah, yeah.
I never made a decision to intentionally hurt my daughter.
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, well, this is what I was thinking. We don't have an instruction manual with our kids.
Yeah.
You know,
There's
and
no
I
teacher's
was
guide to be a
focused
parent.
on breaking my generational curses.
Yeah.
Right.
So I was so focused on not doing the things with her that my mother did with
Yeah.
me
That
that
you didn't
had
think
a
about
horrible
yours,
childhood. Right.
Right.
Now I'm so hyper fixated on not fucking her life up that I'm fucking her life up.
Yeah.
You know,
Right,
because
right.
I'm doing other things that I'm not thinking about and not aware.
Yeah.
Right.
But I can
That's
sit
true.
there
That's
now
really true.
and let her tell me, when you did this, you made me feel. And
Yeah.
I can say, I hear you, I receive that, and I am truly sorry. And I mean that.
Yeah.
I think
Right.
a parent's
I
problem
mean
is
that.
almost judging for your children. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like
Oh.
you never even take into consideration how, even though they are kids and they don't really have a real life
They
experience
do though.
yet.
They're figuring themselves out. So.
Right. But the opinion almost
Like depending on the age, because
Yeah,
the
yeah,
younger
for
they
sure,
are,
for sure.
the
Yeah.
less they have experience, so they
Right.
need more guidance and leadership. They need to be poured into more.
Right.
Right.
The older they get, that's when the experience kind of like helps to cultivate who they are as.
Right.
But they
Right.
still
And
have
you have
full
to let them
feelings.
fall
Yeah.
on their
I mean,
ass sometimes.
They
Oh,
still
yeah.
have
I
full
believe in
feelings,
that
so it's hard to
100%.
Yeah.
it's hard to take their full feelings into consideration when you're out here doing real life shit.
Right.
But it's
Exactly.
necessary.
But you got to remember when you were a kid,
Mm-hmm.
your feelings and the things that you feel are minute, they were ginormous to you as a child. You know what I mean? They don't have
I
anything
ain't
to
never
do but
heard
go to
nobody
school.
use that word, girl.
Ginormous?
Never.
Nah.
Well,
Never.
I'm just thinking
You
in
white
the
for real.
sometimes, yes. Wilhelmina came out. Me and Liz named all my personalities.
Told me.
Yes, I love her. Yes.
But a brain don't. Well, for a male, your brain don't really stop growing until you're like around 25.
27.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
so.
Right.
Is
As
that
long
your
as you're not
frontal
doing
lobe
stuff to
development?
stagnate, you gonna
Frontal
keep
lobe,
growing.
Well, yeah, but and again, and a lot of it becomes or has to do with you becoming aware
Yeah.
and wanting to break generational
Yeah.
Right.
cycles.
Well,
Cause when I was
Let's say this
16, I thought I was grown as hell. Like I thought I
yeah,
knew
all
what
of
to
us
do the
did
grown man
shit.
shit and all that. But
when I was
at
17.
16, 18,
Yeah.
I'm looking at I look at my old self like I was a kid. I was
Yeah.
thinking about the dumbest shit.
Babies
even-
grown.
even-
I can't imagine my 16-year-old niece doing the shit that I did when I was 16.
Word
Are
up,
you kidding
man.
me?
Even
Right.
after
She,
Right.
what?
We used to be wilding.
Yeah,
tripping.
yeah.
I
Think
was
you
in
know
high
everything.
school.
Oh,
Think
yeah,
you
you
know
can
everything.
tell
My
us
senior
shit,
year of high
nothing.
school. I was working though. I was hustling, working, and I was going to school, and I was on the honor roll.
Right.
But that's when I caught my first bid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Shit
And
paused
then-
everything.
When you mention the growth up to a certain age for adults, think about how many young, not just black men, but men period go to prison prior to them reaching 21.
Right.
It's
Oh,
crazy.
Growth takes place
Right.
in a place that's
I
unnatural.
turned 21 in prison. Like
Yeah, so
Facts.
many
Yeah.
young children, like children, because I still
Yeah,
consider you
you're
children
babies.
at that age. You
Yeah.
have no idea. Like, I went in the military right out of high school. You know, oh, you're 18 and you're automatically an adult, but I had no fucking idea what that meant. None whatsoever. You know what I mean? And here I am, never left Elmira for anything
Yeah.
real. Out, you know, culture shock. That's
Yeah.
all I could say was culture shock. I had no idea
I
because I
want-
was used to everybody in Elmira.
I want to say this too. Even after that age of full development, still don't know everything.
you still grow. You can learn
Technically-
from the dumbest person in the room.
Technically, you don't know
Absolutely,
shit.
every day.
Technically, you don't know shit because everybody's life different.
Especially if you're
Yeah.
continuing to grow. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
you get to 30 from 20, you realize at 20 you didn't know a motherfucker.
You swear to
And
God,
you
bro.
swore you did.
You swore
Nothing.
when you was 20. You swore you knew everything.
You would have fought
Like you knew-
everybody.
You
about
had the
it.
Right.
answers.
Can't tell me shit.
Damn.
But we still, even because I'm saying this as kids looking at their parents. Your parents don't know everything, bro. They
Yeah.
still learning their own
Yeah.
shit,
Right.
trying to figure out how to raise
That's
you.
what I told her. We
Yeah.
grew together
Yeah.
because
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
still a baby. I'm
Yeah.
25. I didn't know everything.
Right.
I'm 25, 30. I had no fucking idea what I was doing with my life. I was a troubled teenager. So I didn't have dreams and goals because I didn't even expect to live to be 21, if I can be perfectly honest. So I wasn't one of those kids that was like, oh, you know, had their wedding planned and,
Yeah.
you know, I'm going to go to college and I'm going to do this and I do. I didn't see a future. Nobody
Right.
told me I had a future.
Right.
So there was no future in my plans. So I literally was just winging it for the majority of my life.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if you don't, you really have to start when they're young and you have to instill certain things in them.
That's how
You
you
know?
break the generational curse. You help them to
Absolutely.
see what is actually
Understand.
in front of them.
Yeah.
And if they can grasp it and reach for it, it's
Yeah.
not about the money. It's not
No.
about. It's about
it's the
that.
time spent. It's the conversations.
Yeah.
It's the tough talks. And then I had to step back and look at my relationship with my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And go over that with my daughter, and then take it
We was
even a
talking
step
about that.
further.
That's crazy.
And my mom's relationship with my grandma, how
Yeah.
I saw it growing up, always dysfunction,
That was a big thing.
always dysfunction.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
And
There,
that's
I
what your
never
daughter
saw
seen.
love. Right, you know, and so she always saw me and my mom argue. She
Yeah.
always saw my mom and my grandma argue. I never wanted to be that with her. I never was. My mom would stand at the bottom of the stairs, Tina, screaming at me to wake up. You know what I would do with my daughter? I'd go in, I'd sit on the side of her bed, I'd rub her back,
Yeah.
give her a kiss. Good morning, baby cakes. It's time to get up for
Yeah,
school.
yeah.
We had way better mornings than me and my mom did. I'll tell you
Wow.
that.
That's beautiful.
I was
You
talking
know?
to you. I think it was on the podcast, but I was talking about how me and my dad's relationship, and I was about him and his mom's relationship,
Yeah.
and how it all ties in. It's like
Yeah.
you're not gonna end up seeing the difference till you make a difference.
Right.
You got to do that yourself.
And then you have to be able to look back and give your parents grace.
yeah.
And I'm not mad at my mom, and that was a big thing that I had to do with my mother, is to tell her I'm not angry with you. I don't blame you. I'm not mad at you. You know, you're good. Our relationship will never be great.
Yeah.
But I don't want you to think that I'm
Not
walking
holding on to
around
nothing.
here holding on to
Holding a
grudges.
grudge,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, not at all. You know, my only goal is happiness.
Yeah.
Period. My
Progression.
mom did me dirty after the fire. You know, that's a whole other story and podcast right there. But, you know, I'm still there. I still take care of her. I still make sure she has food. I still help her out when I need to. I'm not going to shit on her because she's shitty. At the end of the day, it's my mom and I love her. I would love to have a good relationship with her, but it's been 47
We
years.
got one.
And I'm still waiting. So,
Right.
you know, but I have my daughter, and I know that I did good there. And I know that regardless of what me and my mom went through, when my daughter has a child,
You
she'll
can
do
pat
better
yourself
than me.
on the back.
Absolutely, you know, and trying to get her to give herself flowers. You know, she ran Journeys at 18 years old.
Damn.
They promoted her 4 times in 2 years. You know, like, she thinks she's unaccomplished because she didn't go to school. Sis, there's kids that go to business school that don't get opportunities like that.
There's a
They
lot of
recruited
successful
you.
people who didn't go to college. and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Hell
Yeah.
Elon Musk, I don't think went to college.
I'm not gonna say the majority, but there's so many
Kanye.
examples.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He did it.
but there's this perception that
Yeah.
you're not successful in
Yeah.
life if you don't follow these steps,
Yeah.
and it's
That's what we were
bullshit.
sold.
Yeah,
The school board, the school board
right.
system was
Right.
meant to build a nation of workers,
It's crazy.
not business
Yeah.
owners and entrepreneurs
Right.
Keep you in that little bubble.
and bosses.
Right,
Yeah, they want you to
We
be
need
great
these positions
workers.
filled
Exactly.
In the future. This is what you're.
Sit down and listen.
That was
Right.
created by the elites,
Yeah.
and they
What did
never
they
sent
do
their
in
kids to
school?
that.
What were the typical jobs they would prepare us for? As kids?
Nursing. I mean, just the
Firefighter,
basic.
Oh yeah, cop.
Yeah,
Doctors,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you got
Doctor.
doctors,
Yeah.
teachers.
Teacher.
Yeah. That's literally it.
Never no business owner.
Right,
No,
never no
never.
business on. They ain't even
Never.
when we was
Not
going to
even
school. They ain't even
financially
teach us how to
stability.
They ain't teach you-
file taxes.
They ain't teach you
Hell
nothing
no.
fiscal, like no fiscal responsibility like that. And that's
Nothing.
like that's
The shit you really need to know.
yeah, that's the first thing they should be
Nothing,
teaching
because
in high school.
they
Yeah.
they want you to be a great worker, not
right.
a boss.
Dependent on somebody else.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know?
Shit, what does the future look like since there's so many different areas
The future's a
of
little different.
expertise?
Right.
I mean,
Shit.
the AI, we got, you
Yeah.
know, just different job opportunities that are building now. What does the future look like compared to how it was and how it is now?
I think it's
The
going to be
population's
advanced.
increasing,
I think it's
too.
going to be advanced, but in another way, I feel like it's going to build a lot of like, in a way, not real like hard-working people because you got so many
Lazy.
avenues to get
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
that, and the third. Have AI create this and have.
That
You don't have to go to the
physical
library
shit.
and grab this book and grab this book and grab this book and do all your notes. You could just tell AI to do all that
That's
for you.
crazy.
Yeah.
I feel there's gonna be some fucked up shit in the future with AI.
Damn, you just bleak.
I'm just saying.
Looking at his face, he says, I just thought there's going to be some fucked up.
Think about it though, because I'm just saying.
I know what
Think
you're
about it
saying.
though, because the rich people, the people that own the businesses, they're trying to downsize. They're trying to utilize. They're trying to get
Yeah.
as much money as they can possible.
Yeah.
So how do they maximize their profits? Is
They're
to
the
get
ones utilizing
AI.
all the shit we can't utilize,
So-
like
Right.
robotics.
They're gonna cut
Yeah.
their workforce down, and they're gonna substitute that with AI.
Yeah.
So with the lack of humans working, where they gonna get their money from?
Shit.
211s.
Yeah, right.
But they
What's
at the
that,
same time,
robbery?
they still building a whole
was
bunch of
guessing.
other avenues to make
But
money, but
there's-
it's still gonna be it's gonna get weird.
We're
Yeah,
slow.
we're definitely
If
gonna
you
get
go to
weird.
China, they already have this shit implemented.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
They
Oh my
don't
God.
bring it here for a reason because they want to keep poor people poor.
China,
At the end of the day.
China,
class is
China,
gone.
China, but they go through a whole 10-year, 7-year plan where they are educating their people so they can be engineers, they can be
Exactly.
people that's building the new factories that's unmanned by humans.
They all go in the service.
We watching TikTok. They
Yeah.
out there. They
Yeah.
going to
And
college. They
traditionally,
going to
China has workers.
Yeah,
Yes.
People
they
that are
do.
comfortable with being workers
Yeah.
and maximizing their position
Yeah.
by being workers.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Everybody has their role
Yeah.
in society.
And
I
they play
feel
it
like
well.
that. I mean, you have to have the guys at the bottom. You have to. You know what I mean? Because nobody else wants to do it. But that should be an entry level. That shouldn't be a career at the bottom.
Right.
There should be opportunities
look forward to
presented.
that shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like you should
All right,
have
brother. Good meeting.
something else to look forward to, and there should be. Sorry, thank you very much. There should be opportunities for you to advance and
Yeah.
grow. You know what I
Definitely.
mean? No matter where you're at, you
Yeah.
shouldn't just
Yeah.
be obligated to stay at the bottom and be okay with that.
That's a fact.
I
That's
don't
a
know,
fact.
man.
Thank you.
Some people are content. Like
Yeah.
when I
Well,
talk
that's
to
who
certain
need it.
people,
Mediocre.
they're
They
content
good.
with like renting out a home right
Right.
here in the L, working until they retire,
Right.
and being
Chilling.
cool. And my conversation is moving somewhere bigger so I can raise my kids on a bigger platform, owning my house and owning my business.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to teach my kids to be content with bare minimum.
Right.
There's people that belong in them spots.
Right.
People that
Yeah.
enjoy it.
But I'm glad I
Right.
see that because I'm glad because
Right,
I will
don't
need
be
y'all in
that.
in the future
Oh, God.
to be in that position.
I think it just depends.
Right.
I think it depends on the person, though. A bare minimum is
Different for
is-
each, but
Yeah, I mean, you could have a low amount of money, but be fruitful in the people that's around you, in the way that you live, in the way that you conduct yourself, in the way that your family lives. Y'all can have a whole family vibe
Yeah.
where
Yo,
you,
P.
I see what you're
You know
saying.
what I mean?
I see
I
what
know.
you're
I
saying.
know. a
But
nigga-
I'm just saying, not poverty,
Right.
but
You can
money.
be- you can
money
be
doesn't
good.
change how you feel and how your peoples feel
Right,
about
right.
you. That's not going
Right.
to change anything.
I know a nigga
'Cause
that
you could be rich as fuck, but you know what I'm saying, your house, your family feels empty, and you
right.
know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Yeah,
exactly. I'd rather
know-
be broke and happy than rich.
I
and
know a
Hell
nigga that
yeah.
works in like pizzerias, and he be complaining to me about how his shit not getting paid and all this and that. I sent him a few jobs, like, nah, I don't like that. Then he quit his
Right.
job and went to another pizzeria.
That's stupid. That's
You
just
are
somebody
where
that
you
likes to
belong.
be
Maybe the
miserable.
pizza tastes better.
This
They
nigga
got
said-
the secret sauce.
This
He's
nigga,
one of them niggas.
But I swear though, even when I was a
Right.
kid,
That's crazy.
I used to
It's
be
crazy,
walking down
bro.
the street, and I used to be. I swear to God, like I remember this vividly. I was a kid. I could say around 12, 13 years old, and I'm walking probably to the park right here in Elmira, and I'm just looking at the houses, and I was thinking in my head like, I do not want to grow up and be right here for the rest of my life. Like
Yeah.
I don't
Right.
like. I just want the finer things in life because I
Yeah.
want my kids to experience different things
That
in
was
life.
something that
You
you
know.
planted in your brain.
Yeah, like
early.
I was young and I seen that. I'm just like, so it always been there, and it's,
Yeah.
and as long as I'm alive, it's still reachable.
Then you
Oh,
see
yeah.
some other shit that look beautiful.
Right.
It's like, damn, I could do that. If that motherfucker can do it, I know I could do
And
it.
knowledge is power. Like some
Oh,
things
yeah.
be thinking is unreachable, but it's not. But as soon as you
Right.
get the knowledge, you be like, oh, it's not as hard as it really is. That it really looks out to be.
No, that
So-
scariest step, that first step.
Right.
Take that
Absolutely.
shit, bro.
You got to make yourself uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Right.
It's the only way to
Gotta
move
Yeah,
Comfort
forward.
comfortability
zone.
is one of the biggest things of failure. Like,
Yeah,
so you gotta get out that
absolutely.
comfort
It's a
zone.
killer.
do that shit while you young,
It's
and
time
you
to
got
wait.
decent credit too. You
Yeah,
got-
that's why I'm on my
you know what
little
I'm saying?
brother.
You
is-
get your credit right.
Every
do your
7
shit.
years, okay? I've rejuvenated my credit several
Real
times.
shit. Me too. Me too.
I'm still working at my shit. I just got my shit just hit 700 again. Yeah, that shit went down in the low 600s,
It's
then
the
went back up to
cycles.
the 700s. You know what I mean? My shit.
Cycles. It's life.
Word.
Ups and downs.
Love you, my nigga.
I appreciate you guys for letting me come and talk.
Thank you for stopping through.
Of
Face
course.
value.
Nice to
Yes,
meet you, bro.
yes.
Nice to meet you, too.
Hopefully, I can come back again.
What was your name
Thank you,
again?
Tina.
Tina.
Yes, nice to meet you.
Always a pleasure, my guy.
I got a few questions, bro, wrote down.
I gotta go my damn side.
Yeah.
Oh, you got some questions?
I'm gonna ask one of them because we already talked about one of them.
Whenever you got time, come through. Dev already know you.
Yeah, already.
Oh shit, you got some questions?
I got one because we already talked on the alien
Oh
one.
shit.
We talked on that one. We got a question. Does the WNBA have fair pay or not?
I don't know.
They just had to renegotiate.
I don't do
They
I
just.
say yes.
NBA?
I think they just had a renegotiation of their
Do they
contracts.
make what
Is
men
they-
make?
No.
No, they don't. But they don't bring the.
No, they don't.
bring
They
the
don't
crowds
have
with
the
them.
same-
But
no,
they
you're
just got
right.
a negotiation where they got their. I think like the bare minimum went up, like the high. Like
All right, bro.
I forgot what it was, but I think they getting paid. They got what they deserve.
I think they get paid fair for what they bring to the table.
How much do they
'Cause
make?
I
They-
think the highest makes like $2 million.
They
something
just
like
got that. They just renegotiated their contracts like literally like a couple of months ago, and like they got a good deal out of what the least amount they can get.
Yeah.
Because before it was dirt. like the you know what I mean, like, and then Caitlin
All right.
Clark came in the league and all that shit happened, and now they getting paid good money.
So what? I'm sports clueless. So what's the?
I don't really watch them anymore either. That's why I was be asking them niggas.
Got
like,
you.
What's going on?
All right.
I say
So-
yeah, but I don't know the exact numbers. But they,
I just looked it up right now, but so you know how women, not women, but the NBA, they bring a lot of flair to the game.
Yeah,
All
absolutely.
the dunking, the posters,
yeah.
the threes, all that shit.
Right.
And how they got a lot, because the entertainment realm is based off of viewership.
Right.
So
okay.
if nobody's watching it, you're
Right.
not gonna get the same amount of money.
Okay.
So if you're not bringing the same amount of flair, you're not getting the
Gotcha.
same amount of viewership.
Okay, that makes sense.
So-
Because the girls really don't have the same amount of flair as the
Nah.
men, do they?
but their
Okay.
numbers went up
They
though.
bring that
Okay.
rim down a little bit.
Their numbers,
Okay.
They lower the rim?
I'm saying if they do, if they bring that rim
Okay,
down, allow
so
some
really
kind of
that's
dunking
what
to
it's
go-
all
to
about is the
happen.
flair. So they would be more valuable
watch that
if
shit.
there was more flair. Is what
Their
I'm
numbers
hearing.
went up. The numbers
Okay.
went up though.
All
Have
right.
you guys ever watched the WNBA
I have,
game?
yeah.
Like,
I have.
were you into it, or was it just like I'm gonna check it out? 'cause
I've watched it. Yeah, it was good.
nigga, the way you come on,
Right.
It
I'm
was
not
it wasn't the
convinced.
NBA, but I was into it. Like
He
I
was watching the game.
But
I
you're
was
not a
watching it.
fan, so
I'm
you
not
don't
a fan. I was
have a
rooting for him.
team.
Like last year,
Yeah, she
new,
So you wouldn't
nah,
rock a
nah.
WNBA T-shirt
New
if
York-
they came out with the W
Nah.
Jordans. You
Nah.
wouldn't be rocking them.
Nah, I wouldn't.
Hell no.
So there's the
But
new,
I was watching it though. New York
DJ
Liberty,
said negative.
New York Liberty won last year. I was watching that series.
Okay.
So the new negotiation is salary cap raises to $7 million per team. Top players can make $1.4 million
Oh,
in 2026.
7 a team.
And the deal adds
How
a
many
new
players are on a team?
I don't know.
12.
Okay, sorry.
And the deal adds a new
Trying to
revenue
math.
sharing model tied to league growth. The agreement runs through 2032 and came after about 17 months of negotiation.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
All
they
right.
got
So
their
that's
numbers up.
less than
that's
a
pretty- I
mil
think
that's
per
pretty
player.
Their
I
viewership
mean,
went up because like people like Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark came into the
Yeah.
league, and everybody started watching it.
Right.
So now
Which
they
it comes off of
negotiated.
viewership.
So now the owners see that raise in revenue, and now they're like, oh yeah, we
Okay.
gonna
But
put
that's
money
$7
into it.
million per team though.
Yeah, it's not like NBA
so
though.
if there's
It's not NBA
12
numbers.
Not at all.
members, then
So
that's
now-
not even a million.
Tell
per
them the
season.
numbers that it used to be though.
Right.
Hold up. What would be the least amount that a player is paid
That's it. It
as a
should be in there.
WNBA player? Sounds like they making minimum wage. If
For athletes, I
Yeah,
suppose they
right.
probably
It
still
was
make it
that.
more than a
It
normal
was that.
person.
it was low,
Yeah, it was
It was
pretty
low,
fucked
low.
up.
under 100
Low,
a year
low.
type shit.
Now it
was low.
says the lease under the new WNBA, I almost said NWA. WNBA deal is 270,000.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's a good amount of money. I mean, and depending on where you live.
Numbers of WNBA from their new contract to the
We say 200,000?
270
A year?
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
comfortable
that's good
for
as a
this
motherfucker to
area.
play
Decent.
ball.
Yeah, right.
Before
Shit.
the lowest, before the negotiations deal, the lowest salary in 2025 was $66,079
That's more than
For-
I make.
for players with 0 to 2 years of service.
Okay.
Veterans with 3+ years had a minimum of 78,831.
I mean, that's still. I mean,
I
that's,
can't complain because they're
That's not
making
horrible.
good money to play ball.
and they paying
Right.
their own costs,
So
right? Like the travel and everything's
The
paid.
rookie contracts was like he's 64,000. The old contracts
Yeah.
per year.
per year. The new ones is 240,000. So that's a
That's a
Yeah,
minimum. 64.
definitely.
Oh, that's beautiful. Then.
Yeah,
So-
that's a
That's
nice
beautiful.
raise.
that's a big jump.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's like
for
a
sure.
400%.
Yeah, that's over
Shit,
200
I might,
for
I
sure.
might convert. Get in as a rookie. I'm still nice.
240.
Yeah, for
Just sit on the
240,
bench. Just sit on the bench.
nigga, I'm nice.
Put a
Right.
Put me on that WNBA
Joanna
court.
man
Yeah,
Remember Joanna
wig
man?
and all that.
with the wig.
Little
Joanna man.
lipstick. Fuck it.
All right,
Damn.
now for the NBA. So the rookies
wow.
for the NBA, the minimum salary for a rookie or 0 years of experience is 1.2 M's. 1 year 2.2, and then 2 years. 1 year is 2 million. 2 years is 2.2. 10-year veteran minimum is 3.6.
Just do the rookie though. What's the rookie you said?
1.2.
1.2 to 240. So, I mean, I think the numbers are by viewership.
It comes off of
so-
viewership.
Yeah.
So I think it's pretty fair.
Before it wasn't fair though,
Nah.
because before them niggas was getting dirt.
Yeah, it was getting
McDonald's money.
Yeah.
You working overtime at McDonald's, you can make 64 in Manhattan.
Now I'm gonna do the highest NBA. Who's that right now? Who the highest right now?
In the NBA right now?
Yeah, it might be Shy, right? Maybe. Nah, Stephen Curry making 59 M's a year.
That's
Yeah, he
crazy.
up there. He one of the highest paid.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant.
Fuck would you do with all that?
I mean, it's just crazy. You could literally end like all of the world's problems with just a tiny donation.
To everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Evenly
saying?
spread out.
Like, seriously.
That's not even
Like,
real
it
money
could
though.
Really, right?
Elon,
59.
I'm talking about, but think about somebody like
Elon
Elon
Musk.
money.
Right.
We
Well,
talking.
of course,
He's
they're
probably gonna
greedy.
be the first trillionaire.
Yeah.
He can just give up 10% of his shit and feed
much
the
is
whole
he
world.
worth?
Yeah,
Clear
and,
exactly.
cure, and cure
Dev, how much is
world
Elon
hunger.
worth?
Right. That's insane.
733 billion.
And he can't let me hold just a
Not a
little bit.
none. Not a
He
dollar.
don't want nothing.
Nothing. He
disappointed in
just
him.
wants more and more and more and more.
He
and
can
more. I
he can
mean,
cure world
on.
hunger
Everything.
easily.
Everything. Everyone.
AIDS
can,
in the world, AIDS
Yeah.
in Africa,
Oh.
AIDS in the world.
Well,
he can
we
cure that.
had
Yo, it
a
just
vaccine
changed.
and the
It just
dumpster
changed.
shut
What
that
is it?
down.
As of late April,
What?
he's
The
worth
dumpster shut it down.
839 to
All
850 billion
vaccine.
dollars
Yeah.
as of this
Damn.
month.
Yeah. All the research, all the
makes me
development.
Oh yeah.
all of that.
I've read about that. They shut
Yeah.
down
How do
all
you
the
even
shit,
do
even
that?
the
That should
help
be
like to
illegal, bro.
Africa,
Yep.
to all the
All
other
of that.
countries.
That nigga
They
tax
shut
should be
all that
through
shit
the
down.
roof.
It's terrible because
Yeah.
we do. We
God
send a lot of
damn.
medicine over there.
And what do you
know
think's
what I
going to
mean?
happen when
We
they
having
it's
three
just
different
gonna
conversations,
spread?
It's going
y'all.
to be an epidemic
I got
again.
a question before we get out of here. What would you do if you had $1 trillion today? Tina, what would
We
you
just
do?
talked about
What
it. I
would you
mean,
do
I would help
today?
out the people
Can I
that
borrow
needed to
something?
be helped out. I got you, Kurt. You'd be the
Yeah,
first
you got to
one.
donate. I'm gonna donate half of that shit.
Who would you
Got to.
donate?
Yeah, I would
Half?
definitely. I would
had
do
a
what I've
trillion-
been
Guys,
doing.
let's have one conversation so we can get this.
No,
this
I
going
would do
around
what
the
I've been
room, please.
doing and just do it anonymously. You know, just check little shit here and there in the inboxes. I mean, I can carry on. I'd
Pete,
just
what
be able
would
to
you
help
do?
more.
$1 trillion. I make sure my family, my friends is right, but I donate half of that shit. No, I would say a quarter, 250.
Alrighty,
Yeah, I got $5 billion for you.
Yeah.
I
$5
would
billion.
donate. I would donate just like a whole lot of shit, bro. Because that's way.
We
too
could do
much
a
money.
lot with that, man. We could do a lot.
I'll tell you what,
That's way too
We
Elmira
could
will
do
look
so
different.
much. I was just gonna
Elmira
say
should
that
look like,
Elmira would look real different.
Real
you would
different.
know I owned it.
What's that shit on Black Panther? Wakanda? Or some shit?
Yeah.
Bruh.
There'd be a big statue of me right across the street. I'd be on the Jumbotron. You guys would know.
Elon Musk is the richest person alive right now.
I believe
They
it.
say he gonna be the first
Well, the
trillionaire.
dumpster is trying to get in them pockets, so
Yeah.
it's crazy.
$1 trillion. He gonna be worth he gonna be valued $1 trillion
it's
before the end of this
disgusting.
decade.
And he doesn't deserve it.
Bro, it
It'd be
won't even
nice
be-
if
it'll be
somebody
in
that deserved
2030.
it would actually be
Oh, that's
I
the
said
rich
the end of
for a
this decade.
change.
Yeah.
he'll be the first trillionaire easy by 2030.
You know what's
Insanity.
crazy?
That's
He
only
could
4
he
years.
could comfortably give every American $1 to $3 million and it wouldn't even affect them.
No,
That
It
would
wouldn't even
change.
tap his
Yeah.
pockets.
That would change the landscape of our country.
absolutely.
I don't care if a motherfucker's homeless, a
No,
drug addict, whatever.
nothing.
Give everybody $1 million or $2 and just
Yeah.
let it be what it is.
There's more empty houses than there is homeless people.
Yeah.
Ain't that?
Yeah, there's
cra-
shit that needs. Yeah,
Empty
seriously,
structures.
that
Structures.
too.
And it's crazy how rich they are and how richer they become.
Yeah.
And they don't.
They
You
just-
can't tell them what to do with their money. But at the same time, it's like
Yeah.
you can change
Yeah.
the world some
And
type
why
of
wouldn't
way.
you
The
want
actual
to?
world. Fuck just
I
America.
don't
Change the
understand why you
world.
wouldn't want to if you had the capacity. Why would you want to live like
There's
this?
not even 1 trillion people on this earth.
Nah.
You know?
He can give everybody $1 and be cool.
He could give
Yeah.
everybody $1 million.
It don't make any sense.
8-9 billion people.
Yeah.
He could give everybody $1 million.
You gotta do that math because that's not true.
What do you mean?
8 billion times a
All you gotta
million.
do is give them.
8 billion times 1 million.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It ain't
You're
the
right.
same. It's probably like
You're right.
136,000. You
Yeah,
give
he gonna
everybody
be-
like 136,000.
Wait, no. If you give 8 billion people 1 million,
That's a trillion. That's 8 trillion. because you just moved the zero over.
8 trillion? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But you can
Still,
have
100,000 would still be nice. You know what I'm
Get my
saying?
money up. This nigga Cap just had it yesterday. Now he asking me for some shit. I thought this nigga was smart.
That's
We
funny.
get some of that money back.
Oh my God!
Sending
Yeah,
out
need a
letters to
loan.
everybody.
But he can definitely change America where he's living. He can change
Yeah,
this whole
man.
landscape.
We could do a lot with that. That
800
would be
million
great.
niggas you can give.
I don't even think we got that
500.
many.
I know how many people are in the world?
8 billion.
billion?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But in America,
Not
it's like
everybody in the world
33
needs
it's like
help, though.
330
So that would
something
cut our
million.
numbers. You know, not everybody needs help.
Nah,
Shit.
So that would
Everybody
save
gonna
you
want
some
that
money
money.
right there. Right. Especially if it's that free money. You know, everybody's screaming that free money. It's really not free, guys. It's coming from somewhere. Somebody's feeling it.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna have a weird ass dream about this shit.
So
Wake up mad because it ain't real and shit.
there's 346 million people in the U.S., right?
Yeah.
How many? I'm gonna say. I'm gonna look at it. Hold on.
Y'all are working too hard for me.
Yeah.
Got the calculators out.
This shit
Nah, I
I
ain't
love.
doing calculator.
Listen,
Niggas need that
I'm,
money.
I'm loving the enthusiasm. Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Oh, shit.
So if he were to
That's
give,
fantastic.
if he were to give, roughly 1,000 to 1,200. Oh wait, if he only gave out $100 per American, he would roughly spend 33 to 34 billion. Just $100 to every American, and that's 33 to 34.
But not
So-
everybody needs help.
Right, right.
So we can take that money and we can double it. So we'll
Yeah.
take like half of it.
Word.
yeah.
Try to spread it out a little more, you know?
That much money is just
But at
crazy.
the end of the day, we could do a lot of good shit, you know?
Oh yeah.
You got people like you do got people like Bill Gates and Warren Buffett that are donating almost all their money when they die.
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
crazy.
And everybody, when Bill came out, everybody hated him because he had so much money. If y'all remember that back in
Bill
the day.
who?
What?
Bill Gates.
Gates.
Oh.
Yeah, nobody liked him, and he ended up being, you know, pretty decent. So
Donating mad money to Africa. I know that.
maybe Elon, if he could just get
Elon's
away
South
from
African
the trash.
too.
Yeah, well, they don't give a fuck.
Nah, he came from
I
money.
mean, Africa, yeah, exactly.
He
It's-
came from money.
It's a very rich country.
His father owns some shit in South Africa, and
Oh damn.
yeah, he
It ain't
came
never
from money.
stopped.
Yeah, he came from money.
Damn.
That's that
Well,
generational
shit.
wealth. We're all talking about building.
About to go home and play with these Legos. Build some
Woo!
shit.
Don't step on anything.
Thank you guys.
Oh,
Yeah, we up out of here. We out of here.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning
Peace
in
out.
to this episode of the Mindful Exchange Podcast.
Oh.
Tina, thank you for sliding through.
Thank you, thank
You gotta
you.
come check us out sometime.
I
man.
would be here every week if I could.
Whenever you're able, stop through. Let
Hey.
us know.
Thank you for sharing.
I'm
too.
always. Nah, I appreciate you guys for having me. And
Podcast connect, intellect, intersect. Brothers on the rise, no lies, just respect. Health, wealth, religion, truth gotta inspect. Mindful exchange on deck, we perfect.